Hi, and welcome to another Slay the Spire stream. I am your host, Vegetable Bread, and we are still trying to get a defect win, so we're going to be working on that today. Had some good ones yesterday, but still no A20 heart kill, so we gotta run it back. Try another one. All right. I don't pick defect rare cards because there's a lot of weird ones. Like the one that doubles your next power and a couple of sort of related things like that. I will pay to choose a rare card. That seems good. So we're sort of comparing that with HP plus 7. Let's make sure we're not forced into an early shop. Probably the route is like this fight, these two question marks, these two fights, and then a fire. If one of these two question marks is a fire, then maybe we take a third question mark, or is a fight. So that then we get the sort of 3 easy fights before a fire and then an elite. Does this path actually work out? Actually, if we do that, we only get 1 elite, so that's probably not the path. There's an absolutely savage path on the left where we take 4 hallway fights and then an elite and then a fire and then 2 more forced elites. And then you can go get a 5th one if you want. Hey, Drezik, welcome to the stream. That is a very cute cat emoji. I have a cute cat here myself. See? It's coconut. Alright, now I've screwed up my camera. Oh my god, everything's ruined. This seems reasonable. Maybe it's a little low now. Okay. Probably shouldn't move this during the stream. Alright, there we go. Got my face back in the middle. Okay. So I think we'd probably take this left route. Because we're trying to optimize our heart win rate, not our Act 1 win rate. And if you take chances in Act 1, you tend to survive Act 2 better, for example. Also, we've got this, if we don't want this 4th elite, which will be challenging at best, then we can sort of wimp out and take this fire and late shop, and that late shop we'll probably have enough money for. Also, we're against Guardians, so probably the easiest Act 1 boss. Still have to be a little bit prepared for it, though. So yeah, I think we're taking... Is this a 0 question mark Act 1? It could be. If we go this way, we take 0 question marks. So that's interesting. And I think we definitely need a rare card to survive this. And it needs to be kind of a good one, too. So if we pick a rare card and we don't get a good one, we might route over onto the right and take the more conservative route. Although that does tend to be sort of a path towards a slow Act 2 death. Alright, so let's see what we get. All for One is a tremendous build around, and getting it from Meow means that it changes your whole like run concept. I would never take Meteor Strike from Meow. This is like one of the nightmares. It's why you never pick just get a rare card, because if you get Meteor Strike, it's just a curse, right? And you just wasted your Meow reward. And Rainbow, I think that Rainbow is pickable if the other cards are terrible, but the other cards are not terrible because one of them is All for One. So let's pick All for One. Okay. This might legitimately be a claw deck. I usually don't do that, but the most damage here is Strike, Strike, Dual Cast, so I guess I'll do that. Hopefully we can take either 0 or 1 in the fight. We're definitely going to do 1 strike and 1 defend. We don't have any guaranteed strikes next turn. If we strike here, we take 1 and we leave him at 15. 15 is Zap and 2 strikes. We know we're getting Zap. 15 is also All for One strike and Zap Dual Cast. So I think I'll take 1 here and hopefully finish the fight taking only 1. Yeah, Zap 2 strikes is lethal. Okay, there's a 0 cost card. There's another 0 cost card. Turbo is quite good in All for One decks. So I'm tempted to pick that. Recursion is technically also a 0 cost card, although you have to upgrade it. And we have some other sort of pending upgrades. Zap and Dual Cast both become 0 cost cards if you upgrade them. So we're probably looking at getting at least Zap and hopefully both in Act 1. Steam Barrier is not bad. If we're going to take a skill, it should be a skill that blocks. I think before taking a Turbo. So I think I will take a Steam Barrier here. It's not... Steam Barrier's got kind of a weird relationship with All for One decks, because it's like, It's an all for one. It's a zero cost card, so you can play it with all for one. But then like, okay, so that lets you like play it multiple times, and sometimes you have like hand size problems where it's like, where it's like if you have like 4 cards in hand or something, and you play all for one, and you want to draw like 10 cards out of your discard, but you don't have hand room, and then one of those cards is Steam Barrier, and it's down to blocking for like 2, and you're like, I guess I'll play it to get it out of my hand so that I can draw more stuff, but then I'm gonna draw it again. So it's kind of awkward. It's much better if you upgrade it, because not only does it increase its block by 2, it sort of increases its like usable life by 2 plays. I would much rather see a claw in this card reward screen. I think since none of them are attacks, it's pretty defensible to just pass. I think Steam Barrier is also pickable, and Turbo if you're like really aggressive about your all for one. But I think I'm gonna actually just pass here because I'm afraid of Gremlin Knob, and I do not want to be playing Steam Barrier against Gremlin Knob. At the same time, against Gremlin Knob, if you're doing enough damage, it's possible that you want to like play 3 attacks and a Steam Barrier on a turn, because Steam Barrier does like, at least on the 8 attack turn, it does block for a positive number. So if you're going to kill him soon, it does save you health. But I don't think that's a good enough argument to pick it. So we're going to skip. Looking for a claw. So hopefully dual cast splits, and we can kill both. We can't strike first to guarantee it, because then they would get armor. If it doesn't split, we're taking either 8 or 7, depending on who it kills. Great, it split. We still can't kill both, so whatever, we take 8. Whap. Give me a claw. Go for the ice cost 0. Rebound also is super good with all for one, because you can rebound all for one and then play it again next turn. Also, rebound is good with claw, which is obviously part of the deck if we find one. Also, rebound just like does the most damage of any of these card picks, and we need more damage, so I think we're gonna pick rebound. All right. We can't kill the Spikes line unless he gets hit by a lightning bolt, but we will set that up to happen. Probably going to double defend rebound. The question is, do we want to put a defend back in the deck? And I think we do. We don't have any defends showing in the deck. So I'll defend, rebound, defend. And that was to maximize the block, killing the Spikes line. Alright, do we have lethal? Yes, dual cast all for one is lethal, because we're not weak. Dual cast double strike was also lethal. We can take a second rebound. I think I like picking 2 rebounds in the decks that have rebounds. Recycle is also nice. Recycle helps you get things that don't cost 0 out of your deck, and when you upgrade it, it costs 0 itself. Recycle is also uncommon, so we're not guaranteed to get another shot at it. This might be our only opportunity for recycle. So the dream is like you get a bunch of rebounds, a recycle, and an all for one, and then you like get rid of everything in your deck that isn't either a 0 cost card, an all for one, or a rebound, and then you're just like every turn playing all for one or rebound all for one, a bunch of 0 cost stuff, and like recycling whatever's in your hand that isn't those cards. But I think at the moment we need the rebound more. Because it does damage, and recycle doesn't currently cost 0. It's a curse in Act 1, so I don't think we can pick it here. All right, is this an easy fight? Oh no, this is our first hard fight, because this is the 3rd fight in the act. I think for this fight we need damage, so we're going to rebound a strike, even though it means he's going to hit us for 6 this turn and probably 6 next turn. But we should be able to kill him over 2 turns, is that true? So we're getting 6 damage from lightning over 2 turns, and we're doing 21 from strikes. If we assume we get approximately that 21 again, and so we're getting 42 plus 6, that is lethal. So, but that depends on us drawing the other rebound, but that's not tremendously unlikely. It also depends on us drawing either this strike or this dual cast next turn. But I think we can manage that. We did draw dual cast, so we're getting 16 plus. Yeah, so dual cast strike zap is lethal. I could do that. I'm not really focused on getting the 5-card deck achievement. They keep throwing 0-cost cards at me that aren't Claw. I do like Beam Cell in a Claw deck, though. I'm not really focused on getting that achievement. I'm more focused on killing the heart. And killing the heart on Ascension 20 basically requires you to not have any sort of ulterior motives. So I will do that achievement if it's the best way to kill the heart, and only if it's the best way to kill the heart. I will take Beam Cell. It does quite a bit of damage, and costs 0, so we get it back sometimes. I think we're going to break the little dude and then rebound a rebound. Block for 6. We're going to rebound on him so that he's set up for a strike later. Unfortunate lightning bolt. Most damage here is strike, rebound, dual cast. We do have zap coming up, so if we rebound dual cast, we have a decent chance of getting dual cast zap in the next turn, and we're dual casting on Cultist right now, so he's taking 16 and then you take 32 if I am able to do it twice, plus the damage from rebound, so he would die. There's a pretty decent chance of that happening. It's only if 2 out of 7 or 1 out of 6 happens, or 2 out of 6, I guess. So not tremendously unlikely to happen, but we could get lethal next turn, and I think I'll plan around that. Because we don't have any blocking, right? So we should just do the max damage. Okay. Hey, we got it. None of these cost 0. They're all a little bit too defensive to bring into the Gremlin Knob fight, so I think we're not going to pick any of them. Yeah, it's Slay Spire has a bunch of different tiers. So I'm a game designer, and so part of why I'm doing this stream is to try and figure out what it is that Slay the Spire is doing right. I think one of the things Slay the Spire does the best is the onboarding. Like the very first time you play Slay the Spire, you'll be playing Ironclad because that's the only class you've unlocked, and you'll be playing with a very simple set of cards. And you probably won't win. But if you come into Slay the Spire the first time as an expert Slay the Spire player, you would definitely win because the set of cards that they give you is definitely good enough, and playing Slay the Spire on non-Ascension is significantly easier than playing it on Ascension 20. So like, take a look at all these things that get worse as you climb Ascensions. The game is so much harder on Ascension 20. So if you haven't killed a heart yet, and like, I don't know where you are with Ascensions, like I'm playing a much different game than the game you might be used to. So I would expect this run to probably die in Act 2. We've taken a very aggressive path through Act 1, so we might die to one of these elites. If we don't, Act 2 will be challenging, but if we make it through Act 2, we should be sort of online and able to get through Act 3 pretty easily with the sort of 0-cost synergy deck. Although Act 4, again, will be a challenge unless we find Kunai. Kunai is really the relic that we're most looking for. Kunai says if you play 3 attacks per turn, you get 1 dexterity. So we shouldn't need too much damage scaling. The zero cost synergy deck does a ton of damage, but we need something to scale our block, because the heart will kill us if we don't. I don't think we're picking any of these. We could pick Cool-Headed. Cool-Headed's a great card in general, and it's good in zero cost synergy decks because it can help you draw your zero cost stuff. It's sort of one of the most powerful defect draw engines because it's common, so you always see it, and it can draw 2 cards. It doesn't draw 2 cards right now, and it's not particularly good against Gremlin Knob, who's the next fight. So I think if we get clear of Gremlin Knob, we'll pick a Cool-Headed. I don't think I want to pick one right now. Yeah, same for both of these, basically. We don't want to pick scales against Gremlin Knob, and Rainbow doesn't fit in the deck at all. Hey, it's not Gremlin Knob. So we definitely want to use Liquid Thorns in this fight, or Liquid Bronze, so I'll go ahead and do that now. They all have artifact charges, so Beam Cell is not doing anything sort of extra right now, and we're going to play all the cards in the hand. Hey, we got the lightning hit right, correct. Okay, so we could, excuse me. There's an argument to be made that I should have used the Focus Potion as well. The first Elite fight is definitely going to be the hardest one. But the next Elite fight does have a 50% chance of being Gremlin Knob, and I would kind of prefer to use the Focus Potion during that fight. And it looks like we're having trouble defending. We're going to have 1 defend for next turn, but we're only able to block for 5 this turn, and we're taking 15. So we're getting messed up a little bit here. So I think we'll rebound the defend. Although if we rebound the defend, we introduce the possibility of All for One being the last card in the deck, which means we don't redraw our Beam Cell. Redrawing Beam Cell is not a huge deal, though. So I think I would rather guarantee or create the possibility of blocking out next turn than create the possibility of having then ensure that All for One will draw Beam Cell. So I will rebound the defend, and then for the last energy, I think we're zapping, and I think I will use a Focus Potion. Just because this turn 2 went really poorly, you always hope to not be taking 20 damage from sentries. Yeah, very poor lightning hits. Lightning orbs are not very good in this fight. So let's hope we can block out here. We can. And we did get All for One as the last card, so we're not getting Beam Cell back. I think we're just going to rebound double defend. We need to block out. Rebound does the most damage, so it's just a question of do we want the defend back or not. And defend ends up being one of the best cards in this fight. Because you need to block out. So I'll continue hitting the one at the lowest health. It's possible he dies this turn, which would be nice. It would save us 2 whatchamacallums dazed. It did not. We got double defend and strike to finish off the one who's attacking. So our goal is to not have any bad turns. We can possibly finish this fight taking no more damage. Nope, here's a bad turn. Let's see. So this guy is at 20 health. We can do 3 damage, so we'd put him to 17. Can we do 17 damage next turn? 17 damage is 2 rebounds. It's also possibly dual cast. I don't think it's tremendously likely, though, so I think we're going to Beam Cell on the closer one and hope that we kill him before his next attack. If we get 17 damage, we're a little bit sad we didn't target him, but I don't think that's super likely. Ouch! Wow. Well, that's Slay the Spire, I guess. Sometimes, gee. I don't know. I guess you just tip your cap on that one. Whatever. Well, that was brutal. Okay. Well, now we get a much worse Niao benefit. Yeah, that was nuts. There is a snipe path here, and potentially a double snipe of a Mega Elite So if we go here through these two question marks, this shop, that question mark, and none of these are fights, then we come here with 2 charges on Niao's blessing, and then we can go here, and assuming that's also not a fight, then we can snipe the Mega Elite with the last Niao charge, and have a possibility of a 3rd Elite. If one of these 2 question marks if one of these 3 question marks is a fight, then we can still snipe this Elite and then escape the Mega Elite and still get 3 Elites in the act. Or we could come this way and still get 3 Elites. Or get 2 if we want. Probably go this way because then we're not forced to take the 3rd Elite. I don't super love going to the shop. It's possible that these events generate gold, in which case going to the shop is great. For example, the Serpent event, where we get a bunch of gold but we get a curse, is really good for these 2, because then we can take the gold and then remove the curse at the shop. I normally take max HP when I have the 2 options, but given the possibility of a double Elite snipe, I think I will go for the Niao's Blessing. That is good feedback, Akiran. I will update that right now. No. How do I... Oh, gosh. It seems like I should be able to change that right now from this interface. I know how to change it from the other interface. I guess I can just change it on Twitch. There's the claw we were looking for. I think we will pick claw. I'll pick claw over no damage on floor 1. It is a little bit different. Did you mention it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had a pretty active chat, so I don't feel super bad for missing it. I will fix it right now though, because otherwise I'm going to forget again. It is a little bit different. Oh boy, watching my own stream. Okay, so how do we... oh boy. Edit. Yeah, here we go. We did it. It's been updated. Okay, thank you for that. I think I pick a claw over no damage. It's a little bit less good than it normally is, because we have Niao's Lament, so we don't like really need damage for the next fight. But I don't think we're picking a chill on floor 1. Chill is kind of cool. Chill. If we pick chill, then we can pick like blizzards and stuff. But I think if we pick claw, we'll be able to, you know, pick rebalance and stuff. All right, not a fight. So there's 1 down. This is sort of an interesting choice. We're forced into a shop in a second. So if we spend money, we're going to have less money at the shop. But then also, we don't have enough money right now to buy a relic. So I think we buy... let's see, if we buy 3 potions, we still have enough to get rid of a card. We have 80. So I think we'll plan on that. Also, we only have 2 slots. Okay, this is a fight, so we're probably not fighting the Mega Elite. But we do get some gold to spend at the shop. FTL is... so we picked Claw, and if FTL is going to be the next card, I'll take it. I guess... the other card, the block card, what is it called? Hallucination? No, it's Hologram. Hologram's also quite good with Claw, because you can get your Claw back, but FTL is an attack card. Power Potion is quite a bit better than Strength Potion, so we'll take that. This is kind of awkward. We would prefer not to be in this situation. I'll take a Rebound, though. Rebound's great. It means that we can't do anything else here, which is kind of sad. We could take a Barrage as well. Rebound Barrage. I don't know, it doesn't really look like a Barrage deck, but Barrage is good. I think I'll pass on Barrage. Alright, we hope this isn't a fight. Yeah, okay, great. Here's that curse I was talking about, so we could get that curse, but we just left the shop. so it's too late. I think I'll take the max HP. We don't need the heal, so max HP it is. Alright. This is probably the worst fight to start out with 1 HP, but, you know. Pocket Watch. Pocket Watch is terrible with Claw decks. We have a Second Claw or a Core Surge. Core Surge is quite a bit better than Claw. Second Claw is better than First Claw for sure. But Core Surge is really good with Biased Cognition. I don't know if we can ignore that. If half that synergy comes up, we should pick it and start looking for the other half. So I'll pick some Core Surge here. I think it's defensible to go for Second Claw. We could just take the Mega Elite. We're at like mostly full health. We get to smith something up here. We've got some pretty good damage. We've got some scaling, which you generally don't have for an Act 1 Elite. Plus it like frees up our pathing for the rest of the game. And we get slightly better rewards. But then we are forced into a second Elite immediately afterwards with no resting. But I think I'll do it. Let's give it a shot. The upgrade is not super valuable. We could do Zap. But then we kind of feel bad if it's Gremlin Knob. Rebound gets played pretty much every time it's in hand. Yeah, I think we go for Zap. I don't think we can afford the health going into a Mega Elite. So I'll just lose some gold. Not a big deal. Ooh, Preserved Insect is excellent. Okay, cool. Feel highly rewarded. I think we should wake him up right now. We've got a bunch of damage in hand. We could actually, waiting for Claw is pretty reasonable. Claw and second Zap. It hurts to not wake him up right now, though. I guess let's FTL, and if it's Claw, we'll wake him up. Okay, it's not. Core Surge is also quite good in the fight. I believe it removes the Strength down. I believe he Strength downs first, and then Dex is down. Alright, we got both Claw and Zap. That does wake him up. Because he only blocks for 8 and we'd be hitting him for 9. But that's okay. This is a pretty good wake-up turn. I forgot about Pocket Watch. Pocket Watch is pretty nice against Lagavulin. So we're probably going to zap dual cast Claw Strike, which actually doesn't use all of our energy, but is pretty good regardless. We could Power Potion. What powers would we want to find? Like Electrodynamics, Biased Cognition. Yeah, let's just see what they are. Defrag, yeah, probably Defrag. Static Discharge develops more lightning over the course of the run, but Defrag does more damage right now. Alright, so we get to play Claw and then shuffle immediately, so that's nice. Oop, there's Claw again. Claw with no rebound is worse than it could be. I think we're going to rebound dual cast, so that we can dual cast again next turn. And then we have lethal setup, so we'll just block as much as we can. Pretty good Mega Elite. Not too much damage. Art of War is interesting. It kind of goes along with Pocket Watch. So if we play like just a couple of skills to block each turn, then we'll draw 3 extra cards and get an extra energy, which is nice. Loop, Glacier, and Overclock are all really good. If we are trying to Claw and FTL and stuff, Glacier is our first sort of source of frost orbs that we've seen, so we should probably pick that. Loop is probably the best card, and Overwatch is the best in specifically 0 mana synergy decks, which for some reason we're building a second one in a row. Glacier is probably the best with Rebound, although Overclock also has Rebound synergy, in that you can like rebound something and then draw it. I think we'll take Glacier. The next fight can be Gremlin Knob, and if you can get Glacier down before Gremlin Knob gets angry, that's really nice. It also works really well with Pocket Watch and Art of War, because it like takes most of your turn, so you're generally going to play less than 3 cards, and it's not an attack, so Glacier it is. Here's another shop. Buy another Claw. Claw works really poorly with Pocket Watch and Art of War. Buy a Rebound. Rebound's quite good. I always get Toolbox and Medical Kit confused. Medical Kit would be quite good in the deck, but we're losing all these relics, so that's fine. We're not losing Medical Kit yet. Well, we can't afford Finesse. It costs 90. If we'd gone into the goop for the money, we would have enough for Finesse here. But Finesse is quite good. We could just buy a Block Potion here. Block Potions are pretty good. We're about to fight an Elite. It could be Gremlin Knob. I think we're going to buy a Block Potion. I think if I wasn't buying Block Potion, I'd probably buy Rebound. Oh, is it? Sorry, is Trollface? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was what emoji that corresponded with. I always assumed it was like robot first, tongue second, but it looks like it's tongue first, robot second in reality. Yeah, I think I'll pick Block Potion. I like picking second Rebound, but you can generally get that kind of thing from a card reward, and it also doesn't go with the relics we've got. Okay, so we just have to hope this fight doesn't drop a card reward, or it doesn't drop a potion. Block out with that. I will claw this one so that he is at a multiple of both 6 and 4, which are the numbers of damage we're likely to do, and then I guess we'll core search this one. Maybe he'll get killed by a lightning orb or something. FTL. Sure. FTL dual cast is lethal, so whatever. Ah, we did get a potion reward. Drat. It sucks to buy a potion and then get a potion reward that conflicts with it. Hello World is interesting. It'd be nice to pick some block since we're about to go fight Hexaghost, but we have to fight Gremlin Knob first, potentially. I think I'll pick Charge Battery anyway, though. Charge Battery is neat with Pocket Watch, Art of War, because you have like one sort of conservative turn where you like, what's that card called? Glacier Charge Battery or something to like block out, and the next turn you draw 3 extra cards and get 2 extra energy. I believe in that dream. I don't think we really need Speed Potion to block. I guess I could just like drink the Entropic Brew right now and waste one of the potions. Is Speed Pot better than a random potion? I'm not sure. But I think the possibility of getting Speed Pot is not better than a random potion, if that makes sense, right? Because in reality, Entropic Brew is 2 random potions, and 2 random potions is clearly better than Speed Pot most of the time. So I think I'll keep the Entropic Brew. It is Gremlin Knob. I knew it would be. So I think we're going to Rebound, Strike, and Dual Cast. We definitely want Strikes for next turn, and Dual Cast does damage, so... Core Surge blocks Vulnerable, which is nice. We could try and, like, do something cheeky here and block. We do have guaranteed lethal next turn, so I guess we should block. Cool. Ooh, data disk. Wow. Okay. Data disk is good with all of these because they're all orb generators. So we have Glacier already, so we're probably not going to pick... I mean, Doom and Gloom is good, and we don't have any AoE, so maybe we should just pick Doom and Gloom anyway. However, it's hard to make Doom and Gloom work in a deck with Glacier in it, because Glacier's like, I want to cycle all your orb slots, and Doom and Gloom's like, hold those orbs for a second, we want to dual cast this one specifically. It's not terrible to get a Dark Orb and then just cycle past it. It just, like, you know, does 16 damage or something, which is nice. So I think we'll pick the Doom and Gloom. It's good with Pocket Watch. It's not good with Art of War, but that's fine. Not everything has to be. It's also good against Hexaghost and all bosses, right? Because Dark Orbs are just good against bosses. They scale quickly. It's good with Data Disk. Yeah, okay. Question mark or fight? We are at a pretty comfortable health total for fighting Hexaghost. So I don't think we want to take a fight, because then we would have to heal this fire. So I'm going to take a question mark. Okay, it's a fight anyway, whatever. Good thing we picked that Doom and Gloom. Let's FTL first and see what we draw. Okay, so I think we're just going to Doom and Gloom and defend. We're going to Core Search him to death. That does mean that we block his vulnerable. Oh, it doesn't, apparently. Whatever, we have lethal. I guess today I learned. Hologram works with Claw. Cool-Headed also does some good stuff. I think we're going to pick Hologram. The Hexaghost fight is a bit of a race, and we don't quite have enough damage to win it right now. And Hologram helps us scale up Claws fast enough that hopefully we can win. Flex Potion is interesting. I think I'll keep the Block Potion though, and the Entropic Brew. I think we're smithing up. Core Search is interesting because oh wait, you don't get 2 artifact. I thought you did. Probably want Hologram. It's the card that sort of changes the most when you upgrade it. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Definitely not triggering Pocket Watch Art of War this turn. I guess I'll FTL first and see what's in the hand. And then I'll rebound Hologram. I want to be able to block next turn, so actually I'll zap before I rebound Hologram, because otherwise I have to put something back into my hand. I guess I could rebound Hologram rebound, but I think I want another zap. Pretty crazy turn 1 for Act 1. Alright. Well, I was planning on using Block Potion this turn, but Glacier and Hologram almost do the work. We could Hologram for FTL and draw a card first. It's probably not a good idea unless that card is Claw, because we're going to want to do Glacier either way. So I guess maybe we Glacier dual cast, and I guess we'll dual cast first to keep the orbs around. Although hologram blocks. So yeah, we probably want to block. And then the only one that does damage for 0 is FTL. Okay, so I guess I will hologram FTL first. Okay, it's not Claw, but it gets me closer to Claw. And then we are just playing Glacier. So now we're currently blocking for 18, and he's attacking for 18. So, great. We could save the block pot for his second big attack. I'll play this because I need it for the damage. Alright, so this time we drew Claw before hologram, so that's nice. We're blocking for 6. We can play all the cards in our hand, so I guess we'll do that. I think I like Doom and Gloom Strike. We take 2, but I guess we could defend instead of striking. Yeah, the 6 damage is worth less than 2 health, I think. Okay, so we can hologram our Claw back. The last card is Rebound, so we probably want to FTL, draw the Rebound, play Rebound, then play hologram on Claw to get back the Rebound. Oh wait, no, we want to Rebound the Claw itself, but we still FTL first. Alternate plans, we could Glacier this turn to set up a dual cast with a bunch of damage from the Dark Orb, but I think we're more interested in playing lots of Claws right now. So that also virtually guarantees that we're going to get Claw before hologram next shuffle, because it's the only card. We could charge battery or strike. I think 6 damage now is more valuable than 1 energy next turn. Looks like we might get through this fight and continue to have our potion slots annoyingly blocked up. I guess we're using a potion this turn, huh? Because we're only blocking for 8 and he's hitting for 18. So obviously we're going to Rebound Claw. And we're going to play at least 1 strike. But then if we block potion, then we're blocking for 15. He's hitting for 18, so this defend only blocks for 3. Yeah, I guess I'll block for 3. Dual cast is a little bit too early for the Dark Orb. I think this is the first damage we're taking in this fight, which is kind of crazy. We will take 1 here. Alright, and then here's the big attack. Let's see, if we FTL and somehow get hologram and zap, then we could get back dual cast and dual cast the Dark Orb. I don't think that's happening. I think we need to Glacier this turn to block. And that's going to end up Dark Orbing a little bit early. Is there a lethal here? If we FTL, draw hologram, get back Claw and play it, that's 13 damage plus 5 damage is 18, plus 34 is 52. So no lethal. Alright, FTL first, see what we get. It's Zap. Do we want to Zap before or after Glacier? I think before, so that we can potentially dual cast a Lightning Orb for lethal next turn. It's too bad we have to eat the big attack. I was hoping to kill him first. Alright, this is lethal. Alright, there's Biased Cog. We did it. Core Search Biased Cog. That's the run. This is going to be one of those kind of runs. Inserter is quite good. We don't really want Velvet Choker because we're doing too much claw-y stuff. Although the deck is now a Biased Cog Core Search deck, so whatever it was before is kind of irrelevant. And Inserter helps us scale up. Scale up our orb slots. If you can scale up both orb slots and focus, you tend to win the run, and in kind of ridiculous fashion. So I think we're taking Inserter. We also have tremendous draw and already some energy synergy, so we already have some focus. It's crazy that our relics are giving us both focus and orb scaling right now. Unbelievable. Okay, so we've already got one of the keys, so we don't even have to take one of the big challenges to the run, the Act 3 Mega Elite. We just kind of get to cruise now. And we have Preserved Insect, so we're still probably looking for a 2 or 3 Elite path here. It looks like there's a 4 Elite path. Oh no, I guess not. There's a couple of 3 Elite paths we could take. I think none of them involve extra fires except for this fire, which is super late. Okay, so how do we get a 2 Elite path that maximizes fires? Looks like we could go this way and take these 2 fires, and then take that Elite, and then that one. That seems fine. Do we want this shop? I guess we can decide when we get there. So we'll take these 2 fights and then decide if we want to shop or not. We never picked Melter. I'll Doom and Gloom before Zap, so that we can maybe get a dual cast victory. There's Core Search Biased Cog. We don't have any. It doesn't block at all, so we would end up taking 6 if we did that. Worth noting here, if we'd picked Velvet Choker, we would take 1 damage instead of 6. We could just play Biased Cog. The fight's probably not long enough that we need both. And then we could defend Claw Hologram, the Claw again. And take 1. Let's see, so then he's attacking for 22 next turn. We'd have 3 focus left. How much damage are we doing total? We do 2 claws, so that's 3 plus 5 is 8. And then plus 16 from these 2. So it'd be 24 damage. So he'd still be at like 48 or 47 or something. So I don't think we'd realistically be finishing him off next turn. We'd probably be glaciering or something. So we have to settle in for a bit of a longer fight. So yeah, I think we'll just Core Search Biased Cog, double claw. We could Zap instead, but I think claw's better. Actually, we have dual cast, so we did get lethal the next turn. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. Alright, what do we do with a Core Search Biased Cog deck? White Noise is kind of cool. White Noise tends to be like a really good card in Act 2. It's less good in Act 1. I'm not sure if I want just random powers, though. I think maybe this is a skip. I think it's either skip or White Noise. Streamline is defensible, too, since I have... I only have 1 rebound. I usually get 2. The problem is, like, white noise doesn't work with the, like, rebound or the hologram or anything like that. It doesn't really combo with anything in the deck. It's just kind of a good card. And we really want to put together Biased Cog and Core Surge as quickly as possible, so I don't think we have room for that. So we'll skip. We're getting robbed. Probably Doom and Gloom Defend. I wish you could prevent them from taking your money with Core Surge. That'd be funny. We could just Snecko Oil here, but I think I'm pretty happy with Doom and Gloom Defend. I don't think I like really need to draw a bunch of cards right now to block. Okay, so we have Biased Cog. This fight never goes long enough that you need the Core Surge Biased Cog thingy. We're definitely playing Claw and Zap. We probably want to rebound the Zap with Biased Cog. We'll have extra focus, and we need to maybe get a Dark Orb involved. We do have Dual Cast coming up next turn. I guess if we develop an Orb, Inserter is going to go off, so we'll have 2 extra slots. So we need to Zap if we want to advance the Dark Orb. Or we need to rebound Zap. Wait, is that true? Yeah, we do need to rebound Zap. We need both of these because we get an extra slot, and then Frost Orb, and then one Evoke. Okay, so I will rebound Zap, and then Claw and Biased Cog, and then I guess we'll block for 5. Let's FTL on this guy first. He's already at the lowest, and we're going to kill him because we have Zap Glacier Dual Cast, like I was talking about. And it looks like we're killing both this turn. That's unfortunate. It's still guaranteed lethal, though. Okay. Blizzard is interesting. We do want to be channeling a lot of Frost Orbs now that we have this thingy. We don't have a lot of Frost Orbs now, though. We don't really need more damage scaling because we have the thing. And this is not itself the Frost Orbs, which would be more helpful. There's another copy of White Noise. I think we'll pass on it for the same reason as last time. And just skip here. We have some money. We could go to the store. We also get Question Mark Store, which is sort of the preferred order of question marks in stores, so that if we get a curse, we can get rid of it. I haven't been thwacked in a while, but this would be kind of an interesting time to be thwacked. Yeah, sure. Let's go to a store. Okay, I think we just leave. 6 health is a lot, and we don't have much left. We could get 90 gold and then leave, leaving us at 10. And then we have to survive this fight at 10, but we do get to go to the store with 276. I think that anything that risks the run surviving is bad, because we have the crazy combo, so we just need to, like, not do things that are too risky. Alternately, we could get the gold and then go to a shop and find, like, a waffle or something and be like, oh, that was an amazing decision. It's kind of hard to say. This question mark sucks. Alright, I'm gonna do it. It's risky, but let's get some gold. We do have strawberry, which is kind of like Lee's waffle, except way worse. We don't need runic capacitor at all. Chill is really nice. We can afford strawberry and fruit juice, which is like the most like get our health back from Knowing Skull approach. Honestly, like nothing here is super good. Like the chill is good. I would take the chill if it was in a card reward, but it costs 88 here, and it means that I have to pass on fruit juice. So we take fruit juice and strawberry, we get 12 health, and we go back to 22. That's hilarious. It's like literally we just reverse the Knowing Skull and have slightly more max HP. We could just buy fruit juice and then like chill card remove. Is the next fight in the easy pool or the hard pool? The hard pool. Let's see. So which hallway fights do we currently not survive? What are we worried about here? So Act 2 hard hallway fights. Okay, so there's Chosen and Bird. I think we currently die to that. We take maybe like 25 damage from the fight. So we would die even if we do heal the max here, potentially. We kind of need to get lucky to win that one. Cultist and Chosen. I think we also die to that one. The Chosen's the big problem, so we might take a little bit less from the Cultist than the Bird, but that's only if our damage comes online pretty quick. Sentry and Spirit Guardian I don't think is too big of a problem. We'll probably take like 8 or something from the Spirit Guardian's 22 attack turn. Snake Plant is kind of nasty. He would probably take like 20 or something from him before we get online. Snecko, it's hard to say. Snecko does spend the first turn like setting up, and by the time he's done setting up, we might be done Biased Cogging. Centurion and Mystic, I think we'd probably be fine unless they both attack on turn 1 or something. I think I'd be fine if I buy sort of one of these two. I don't necessarily have to buy both. 3 Cultists, I think is a bit of a challenge. I think we're probably taking like 18 damage from that one. And then Shelled Parasite and Fungi Beast, we're probably losing like 15 health or something. So I think we need to buy both if we want to survive. Snecko Oil is interesting because the next fight could be Snecko, and Snecko Oil is pretty good against Snecko. But I think we'll still ditch it. We've been holding this Entropic Brew since like mid-Act 1. Kind of irritating. Alright, what do we get? Centurion and Mystic. I said that I was going to survive this, but then they are both attacking on turn 1. Let's go ahead and drink both potions. So we get a Fairy in a bottle, which is super nice. So it's a good thing we raised our max HP, because Fairy in a bottle depends on that. I think we should triple block here. We're waiting for Biased Cog stuff. We have Core Surge Biased Cog, so let's do that. I guess I'll FTL first. Okay. And then Rebound Hologram. Maybe I'll Hologram and then Rebound FTL. So I have FTL going next turn. Yeah, that seems fun. Okay, Glacier mostly blocks out. It does in fact block out. Develop a Zap and get Claw rolling a little bit. I don't really want to dual cast. I need those orbs doing their thing. Let's see, we're only blocking for 14, so we're taking 4 here. I'll rebound Zap so that I get full orbs again next turn. I'll go ahead and dual cast. Yeah, we had a potential for killing the Centurion that turn, but we had a potential for killing the Mystic too, which is not what we want. I think I'm going to Glacier and no Zap. This should protect me for the rest of the fight, I would hope. Okay, we have lethal on Centurion. I guess I'll Glacier again. Good thing Claw was here to carry us through that fight. Overclock is good. We want to draw into Biased Cog stuff. And we're mostly depending on Pocket Watch to do that right now. But if we had a little bit of extra, that'd be nice. It does sort of fight with Pocket Watch, because if you play Overclock, you're much less likely to trigger Pocket Watch next turn. But I like it because it draws and it costs 0, so we can like rebound something and then draw it and then play it. Swift Potion also draws cards. Is that more valuable than Energy Potion? I'm not sure. The Energy Potion is best for turns that are like Core Surge, Biased Cog, Glacier. We can't do without Energy Potion. We might need that to survive at some point. But Swift Potion is good because it helps me actually find Core Surge Biased Cog, and I think actually finding it is the real hurdle, so I'm going to discard this and get to Swift Potion. Obviously we're resting here. And hopefully we've survived the most dangerous part of the run. Let's go ahead and Swift Potion right now. It's important to scale up in this fight as quickly as possible. We're always going to Zap. We could rebound it. I think we probably want to rebound nothing to maximize our chance of drawing Core Surge Biased Cog. So we'll rebound last, and then Zap Double Strike first. I don't think we need the energy next turn necessarily. This could draw Biased Cog. Did not. So now we can't play Core Surge because she is going to make us vulnerable, so we would waste the artifact charge. And we can't afford that. So we're going to Glacier and dual cast here. I guess I should have dual casted first so that I knew that he was at 8. So we can hologram Core Surge, and then play Core Surge, killing the cultist, and then play Biased Cog. Which seems good. We're passing up on claw stuff, but I think that's okay. Alright, so we should be able to win this fight now. Let's go ahead and Glacier to block out. I guess I'll FTL2, draw a card. We don't need any more block cards, and we don't want more curses, so I guess we'll let it stand like that. She does technically strength scale, but it's really slow, so we're not too afraid of it. I think we'll just try and kill her with punching. So we're blocking for 28, and she's hitting for 27, so I think we're fine. I will go ahead and zap. But then the rest of it will just be strikes. Alright. It's a pretty tough fight. Feels good to get through it. Did we pick a beam cell earlier? No, that was the other run. I don't think we want any of these. Yeah, this is not how we're scaling damage, and we're not like a zero cost deck. Alright, so we can go heal again and then go fight an elite. I think that's reasonable. Healing is way more important than upgrades because as long as we stay alive, we have the firepower to win. Ink Bottle's great. Helps me draw out of the combat. Are we doing Claw, Hologram, Claw with Glacier? I think so. Claw stuff also helps proc Ink Bottle, which is kind of nice. We can core search freely. He doesn't ever debuff you. But let's see if we just draw Biased Cog also. We did not. We're going to defend for sure. And I guess I'll just strike to keep the Lightning Orb around. Alright, there's Biased Cog. Ink Bottle is also good with rebound, because you can rebound something and then draw it with Ink Bottle. And it looks like we're only blocking for 14, so we need to defend Charge Battery. He's attacking for 35. We might be getting outscaled here. I think we're doing both defends. We're just hoping to cycle back to Glacier without dying. Alright, let's find that Glacier. Nope. We could hologram and do it again. Yeah, okay. Oh, we have Ink Bottle about to go off, so when we hologram, we'll draw a card also. But it looks like we don't get to see what that card is until after we choose. Okay, and it was a wound, so whatever. We're too late for FTL, so I guess Glacier is late. We can still Charge Battery defend, but we're getting into a bit of trouble here. We're surviving this turn, but we need to get a kill pretty soon. Okay, so now Glacier blocks out, and we can just rebound Claw, and that should be lethal, yeah. Bronze Scales is great. Self-repair, the deck does take some time to get set up, so self-repair helps us reclaim some of that health. We do have quite a bit of max health, so we get more out of campfires than normal. We could take a second hologram, but I think self-repair is probably better. It's only 60 gold. I think it's an unnecessary risk. I think we can win this without it. Yep, I'll spam. Okay, so probably Doom and Gloom Zap, Hologram Zap. Puts Doom and Gloom up in front, so if I get dual cast, I can start picking them off. Sure. Oops, there's dual cast, so we missed it. That's fine. I think we just play all the cards in the hand. Not too concerned about. I'm pretty new to streaming. I just started like this month. So I haven't done a ton of streams that aren't like exactly me playing Slay the Spire. It's pretty much been all the streams to this point. I did play DCSS one time, which is a sort of more traditional roguelike. Yeah, I don't know. Is that something you'd be interested in? Dreadsick? Like what kind of games would you appreciate an analysis of? So we're gonna FTL to draw a card. We can't get dual cast. We can get Glacier, and if we get Glacier, it does 13 damage to him. 13 plus 11 is 24, which is not lethal. Plus, we don't have enough energy to do all that. I still think we're probably focused on just killing the lowest one, though. Okay, I think we're probably going to charge battery defend here. We can't block out completely, but might as well get started on it. Okay, so Glacier kills him without wasting very much damage, so that's nice. Let's do that. We're also not quite blocked out, but almost. I think we probably play Claw, Core Surge, Self-Repair. We're skipping a strike, but we gain 7 health at the end of the fight. So unless we end up taking an extra attack because of it, it's a good idea. We're definitely playing Claw on the low HP guy. Yeah, I really do appreciate doing sort of game design analysis stuff. Maybe I'll put together a list of games to analyze. You know, I've been thinking about sort of changing up the format of the stream a little bit. So, like, we would do Slay the Spire some days of the week, and then, like, other days of the week, it's like we're doing whatever, we're analyzing some old game, or, like, playing XCOM or something, some sort of other game that's, like, vaguely in the genre. I'm mostly just, like, trying to get established currently. But I do need to do some experimentation and like see what works well, both for gathering an audience and for giving sort of like the type of content that I'm hoping to provide, just like game design focused stuff. I do find myself getting a little bit into the weeds on specifically Slay the Spire, like very sort of tactical decision making stuff without pulling back too frequently. It'd be like, why is the number for Frost Orb 2 and the number for Lightning Orb 3? What's the deal with that? Sort of like play Core Surge, and then it's kind of between Self-Repair and Strike here. He could die. That would be nice. Then we would block out. If he doesn't die, we're taking a little bit of damage. We're doing 14 damage this turn and then 12 damage next turn. And we have 15 damage sort of on deck. 15 plus 12 is 27. So we're actually not planning on having enough damage to kill Cultist next turn. So I think we need to strike, and then we're going to overclock next turn and try and find a little bit more damage. And we'll strike, no, we'll strike this guy and hope that he gets double lightning bolted. Almost. Okay, so rebound kills, or I guess strike kills him, and then we'll overclock and see if we can find something to rebound. Actually, I'll overclock, let's see, is strike a good outcome for shuffling? So if we get strike, yes, so strike plus rebound is lethal on him. So I'll strike and then overclock. We did get a strike, possibly the one we just shoveled away. So great, we got lethal. We do need some more block. So boot sequence seems like it's probably part of the deck. We're struggling to block. We really need more frost orbs. Is the problem. I just want I want 3 copies of Cool Headed Plus. That would make the deck so much better. But I'll take a boot sequence since I can't find one. And then we'll heal with this fire. Go take another elite. Alright, he's attacking turn 1. We can kill the Mad Gremlin, but we block for more if we don't, so let's not. I think I'll rebound Charge Battery, and then strike the Shield Gremlin to death. Let's see, if we plated armor here, we still take 1 shot on it. I guess I'll do that just because we need to use it at some point. There's Biased Cog. We do need to get the order correct in this fight. We can't just Biased Cog right now. He's got too much health. So I guess I'll Doom and Gloom to clear the board, and Charge Battery for next turn. And then I think Strike is more important than Self-Repair at the moment. Alright, it's FTL, we're looking for Biased Cog here. I'll take Glacier, that's fine. Is Biased Cog in the... or I guess we're looking for Core Surge. If we'd found Core Surge, we'd be able to combo this turn, but we didn't, and we can't draw with Ink Bottle. We don't want to Glacier and Zap, do we? Maybe we do. It's really hard to use Dark Orbs in this fight. Maybe we just use it right now and get 26 damage. Kind of like that. Alright, let's do that. And then we can't even hologram a Claw. Both Claw and Core Search were late. So I guess I'll hologram a Zap. So that we're filling back up on our orbs. Let's overclock first. We can get FTL with that, so we want to do that right away. This is 8 damage. 8 plus 11 is 19, plus 3 is 22. So we don't have theoretical lethal on the Gremlin later. So we should probably deal with Fat Gremlin, because we don't want those debuffs. And then I guess I'll charge battery for next turn. I will not play another card because Ink Bottle is charged. Looks like we can fit in Self-Repair this turn. So it's probably like Self-Repair, Glacier, Rebound. I think we would like to play 2 Glaciers in a row. Maybe we just Rebound Doom and Gloom. Actually, if we Rebound Doom and Gloom, is that lethal? Because we get 2 Doom and Glooms, which is 20 damage, and then a Rebound, which is 9 damage. We're already blocking for 9, so we're only taking 1. Yeah, I think I like Rebound Doom and Gloom. I want the Doom and Gloom back, but then I don't want to draw it with FTL right now, so I will just strike instead. So that's lethal if either of the orbs hits, 75% chance. Yeah, great. and we did not get whatchamacallit, self-repair. Let's see. Can we afford rebound? We did just get frozen egg, which is nuts. But we didn't get like echo form or anything. I do feel like the deck is using rebound quite well, and I wouldn't hate another copy. But it also isn't doing Biased Cog stuff. We probably do need to scale up both Biased Cog and Claw against Champ, though. And Rebound does scale up Claw. Rebound can also help us find Biased Cog or Core Surge to put the combo together. It's a little bit convoluted, but we can make it happen with like Ink Bottle and Overclock. Alright, I'll take it. If it helps both the Biased Cog and the Claw halves of the deck, I guess we're pretty happy about that. We could take an upgrade. We might need to get an upgrade on Biased Cog to get that one extra focus. But I think we probably win the fight more if we rest. So let's rest. We don't have any like crazy burst stuff, so we can't just like we can't get him down to 220 and then kill him. We have to sort of do it fair with claws and lightning bolts. Probably using the focus pot, but this turn is just rebound strike. I will drink the focus pot to do 2 more damage though. Alright, we'll have to play Hologram on Biased Cog if we want to get it in the first shuffle. Unfortunately, here's Hologram right now. We can't... Let's see, can we Ink Bottle this turn? So we can... The most cards we can play is like Claw, Hologram, Claw, Double Strike. So that does trigger Ink Bottle, but then I throw away the card that I get because that's all the energy I have. Okay, so I think we relax a little bit and Claw, Hologram, Claw, Defend, and then just like Strike. Maybe Self-Repair, just to get it out of the deck. Yeah, Strike doesn't do anything, so I'll Self-Repair. Glacier's great. I don't think I'll Overclock. It's a little bit early for that. Unfortunately, we can't Core Surge by itself because he does debuff us. So we have to get Core Surge and Biased Cog together. So let's get a shuffle with Pocket Watch here. So we want to make sure we trigger Pocket Watch so that we shuffle so that Core Surge is in the bottom of the deck so that we can get it back with Hologram at the right time. And so we'll strike, do a little bit of damage. Okay. We can't Core Surge because he's debuffing us. We can Glacier to block. I guess we'll just rebound Glacier. I'm not sure if we really need that many Glaciers, but why not? Oh, actually, we should probably trigger Art of War, so we can just Glacier Charge Battery and chill, wait for next turn. Okay, so I guess we're going to FTL looking for Hologram. Ink Bottle is again not triggerable practically. We didn't find it. I guess we'll Doom and Gloom. It's pretty good to have a Dark Orb sitting around. Stacking up. And then I want to play 2 cards to get Ink Bottle almost triggered. Or actually, no, I don't. I want to play one card so that I get Pocket Watch ready to go. And I guess that one card is Rebound because it does the most damage. Oh, we found it. Okay, there we go. So, Core Surge Biased Cog, obviously. And then I think Claw Hologram Claw. We're blocked out, so the damage doesn't matter. It kind of sucks that we can't do, we can't like rebound Hologram or something. But we can get Claw twice, so that's something. Maybe we can kill him from 220 with like a crazy Dark Orb. We're only blocking for 27, so I will go ahead and Glacier. Block for a little more. And then Rebound. We don't really need the energy from Art anymore. These cards are all kind of bad, so I'm going to FTL to cause a shuffle, so they aren't in it. And I guess Strike doesn't do anything, and we'd rather trigger Art of War. Oh wait, Art of War is already offline, but I'll do Charge Rider for energy next turn. I guess we Claw and then Rebound Hologram, and then Rebound Claw, so that we can rebound both Hologram and Claw. Neat. Claw, Rebound Hologram, get the Claw back. Oh, I could have rebounded Claw to put it on top, and then Ink Bottle to draw it, and then Claw, Hologram, Rebound Claw. But whatever, this I think is the same number of claws. Okay. Strict does a tiny bit of damage, so I'll do it. I guess just Rebound Strike Strike. Why not? FTL can draw Glacier. We don't really need Glacier to block out currently. We might need it in the near future. We do need it to start rotating this orb up. It looks like that is how we're going to win the fight. So let's go get it. Okay, we didn't get it. But we can Doom and Gloom and Zap to just do a little bit of rotation. Could have rebounded the Zap. That was probably a mistake. I guess we have Glacier next turn, so I'll charge battery so we have extra energy. We have 9 times 6, so we're blocking for 54, which seems like plenty. I think I'm going to start rebounding Glacier, because I want to get that Dark Orb forward. At the same time, double 106 is not 316, so maybe we do need to keep selling Claw. See, Claw is doing 14 damage per Claw, and then the Dark Orb is doing sort of 26 damage a turn. So we kind of need to find the place where those cross. I think I'll keep rebounding Claw for the moment. Proceeds to almost mess up. And then I guess I'll charge battery. I think we're at max orbs now, so Inserter is going to stop working. Claw, Hologram, Claw, Doom and Gloom rotates the orbs a little bit, gets some Claw damage in. I guess I'll strike, because there's no downside. So Dual Caster's next turn. we can dual cast rebound, or we can rebound dual cast and then draw it again. So can we set him up for Dark Orb to be lethal next turn? Obviously we have to zap so that it's 2 orbs away. We don't want to draw with FTL because we have a guaranteed set of draws right now that we don't want to mess with. So I guess the play is double strike FTL. And then I guess we'll just do the math next turn to see if it's lethal. If it's not, we just don't do it. Okay, so it is 145 times 2, which is 290. So that seems like plenty of damage. So let's rebound dual cast, and then draw the dual cast. Unfortunately, we did a bad job setting up Ink Bottle. We can set it up a little bit here with Zap and Boot Sequence. Alright, I was wrong. We can burst him down from 2 something. We take second Biased Cog. We need to find like an Echo form if we want to play both. Biased Cog is also just like a good card. Like, you don't have to combo it. None of these make Frost Orbs because I don't think there's any Defect rares that make Frost Orbs. But I guess I'll take a second Biased Cog. It increases the density of Biased Cog in the deck, which is good, right? It doubles it, you might say. This makes a ton of Frost Orbs. I think we want that for sure. Frozen Core plus Inserter is pretty nuts because it's like you get an extra orb slot and then you fill it with Frost Orb. You don't have to play any cards to do that. You just wait. Calling Bell's fun, but the density of cards is really important, so I don't really want to curse. And Blackstar is also fun, and we do have a Preserved Insect, but this is not really a relic powered run. This is a card powered run. So I'll take Frozen Core. Okay. So our first elite is going to be Awakened 1. Our first boss, rather. How are we getting there? A lot of early elite fights here. You could like take 2 right away. Although if you do, that's the only ones you're getting. Take this fire elite and then have an optional elite here. You can take a fire instead, and then you can take this elite. Or you can just dodge completely. I think I like this sort of highly optional elite route. I guess if we go this way, we don't. We can't take this elite. But we can take that one if we want. Probably only need 2. This also gives us a shop. I don't know if we actually want to go to the shop, though. I guess let's get to this question mark and then decide if we want to go to the shop. If we don't want to, we can take a slightly different route. Okay, turn 1 Glacier blocks. I'll charge Battery 2 just for fun. Get some energy next turn. I've never needed Boot Sequence. I've added it to the deck and never played it for its intended purpose. Can we afford Biased Cog right now? I think probably not. Especially since this is the unupgraded Biased Cog, and we don't really need it for block this turn. I say that, but then I'm going to take 5 damage. So I think we just Claw Hologram Claw and Doom and Gloom. If we can rotate the orb around, then we can kill him with that. Maybe we take Boot Sequence instead and block out. Or Charge Battery. Yeah, I think I like Charge Battery here. Not paying attention to Ink Bottle. Hey, look. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. Usually you have to work a little harder for it than that. Let's overclock and try and find some other stuff to do. We could give ourselves a guaranteed FTL next turn. We're actually not blocking out, so we're going to play the defend. I guess we have enough energy to play all the cards. The real question is, what do we want for next turn? I think we want the zap back. We've got a bunch of damage from lightning orbs, so let's take the zap back. Should be able to fit in a self-repair and still block out. We can just play all the cards in our hands. There's no point in talking too much. Except for that. That's the reason we talk about things and think about them. Sometimes things happen that are unexpected if you don't. Okay, we have already won the fight. We'll just boot sequence to block the burns. But I think the burns are going to get blocked by the frost orbs anyway. Yeah. Okay. It's Act 3, so a bunch of upgraded cards suddenly. What are you blaming me for? We healed off of that fight. It was a good fight. We did get super lucky with just getting Biased Cog and Core Surge just in the same hand. Oh, sure, Ink Bottle. Darkness is kind of interesting. We do end up actually killing people with the Dark Orb. I was not expecting that, but like when you have a lot of focus, Dark Orbs do a ton of damage. Also, Darkness is kind of cheeky against Awakened One, because like since we can basically stall out his first form with Frost Orbs, we can just like wait until he dies and then like make sure he dies on exactly the turn when we're going to be able to trigger Dark Orb to kill him. But we could do that without Darkness, so I don't think we'd pick it. Ooh, we're falling. I think we'll just lose Biased Cog Plus. Why not? We could get Claws out of the deck. We don't really need that sort of angle anymore. Yeah, honestly, I think Claws are worse than Defends. Like, Defends block for us, so I'll lose a Claw. We don't have very much money, so we're not going to go to the shop. We're going to dodge the shop and go this way instead. Yeah, sorry about losing Claw. I know chat always loves Claw. We don't need to heal. Madness decreases the Biased Cognition density in the deck and doesn't really do anything. So I think we're just taking the max HP hit. Oof. I don't think we are blind Biased Cogging here. Let's try and kill the Exploder before he kills us. Need a fair bit of block this turn. I guess we're just playing these cards. Alright. I guess we'll just Glacier and Rebound. Glacier is no longer quite as necessary now that we have Cracked Core, although I suppose it does help us rotate our orbs. So we'll strike to finish off the Exploder. Drawing a Self-Repair. Probably don't need the Self-Repair, but we can get rid of it. We have 8 cards in hand, so we can afford to overclock. If we draw Core Surge, we can get back Biased Cog and play it with Hologram. Oh wait, no, we only have 2 energy, so we can't afford that whole thing. So I guess I won't overclock then. I'll just develop Self-Repair and Rebound. A little bit of damage. There they are. Best of friends. And that should be enough to win the fight. Just gotta wait. We're probably going to set up Ink Bottle on 9 here, since we can literally win this fight without playing any more cards if we want to. Glacier seems like a pretty good last card to play. Okay. I guess theoretically we could set up Inserter too, but oh well. Too late for Genetic Algorithm, unfortunately. We do have Frozen Egg, so it's not crazy to pick up Force Field. We are, however, against Awakened One, so it's not super smart to pick up a lot of powers. But Awakened One is not super scary. We definitely don't want to avoid Hello World, though. I don't think we want that. Yeah, we could use Calipers. This is usually Calipers is pretty useless, but this would be a great character for Calipers. I think we're passing here. I like Force Field, but it's we only have 2 powers, and they're both Biased Cognition. Oh wait, we have Self-Repair too. We usually only play one of the Biased Cognitions since we only have 1 Core Surge. So I think at most we're playing 2, and paying 2 for 16 block, I think is, well, I don't know. So we're pretty much locked in for winning Act 3. It's like very unlikely that we lose Act 3. So does Force Field help us against the Heart and Act 4 Elite fights? I think no. I think what Force Field does is like gets into your opening hand and makes you think, shoot, I haven't played any powers yet. This will be good for later. And then later, it's like, well, I have 8 Frost Orbs and whatever, 10 Focus, so I don't need Force Field. So I'm going to skip here. Yeah, we can definitely win this fight. We don't really need the Relic, but I mean, yeah, let's take the fight. I kind of wish for this event specifically, you got the Relic before the fight. I think that would be fun. Let's boot Sequence, see what we draw. They shuffle Burns, so this is not a debuff. So I can Core Surge now and Biased Cog later, which I think I want to do. I'll hit the weak one, and then block for as much as I can. It looks like we're dual casting just a block. Well, I mean, we need to get something out of that fire that's coming up too. And it's like we don't really need card upgrades. I guess I'd take a Biased Cog upgrade. Plus the Relic could be really good, right? It's hard to say. I don't know exactly what the best Relic would be. I don't know what we're hoping for, but could happen. There's nothing in the draw pile that we really want, so maybe we just play Rebound, Dual Cast, Defend. We're definitely playing Defend and Dual Cast because we are taking a ton of damage. But we could Rebound the Dual Cast to prevent damage next turn as well. Calipers, sure. Isn't Calipers common, actually? I don't know what Calipers is, but yes, Calipers would be good. I think I want the Dual Cast back. I'm pretty afraid of taking damage right now. Both of my Biased Cogs are late, so we're taking like 20 damage here. And they are scaling up fast. Okay, but now we have Biased Cog Glacier, so I think we're probably okay now. Let's FTL first and see if we get the better Biased Cog. We did! Okay. We are still not blocking out, because they scale up really fast. It would be so sad if I lost this fight. I think we're going to Rebound Zap and then Overclock to draw it again and play it. Interesting. And then I guess I can Hologram Zap too. Oh wow. Um, all right, so we can liquid memories back hologram, and then hologram back charge battery is the max block. We're only blocking for 16. Maybe we just take hologram into overclock, and then overclock, hopefully it draws glacier to block for a bunch. I think I like getting hologram either way. Yeah, I think I need more options, so let's overclock. Okay, I played things in the right order, so FTL still works. Dual cast is good. One of these strikes could have been a claw. So max damage these are doing is 27. So if I do 27 plus 12, it does kill an ore blocker. But that requires sort of a 1 in 8, which is not super likely to happen. So I think we're just triple defending. Alright, we're going to Biased Cog and then Glacier. Oh my god, we still didn't get him, wow. That's brutal. Okay, well this is lethal, we just need to defend the burn damage. Well, that fight did not go well. Captain's Wheel is quite good. Compile Driver helps us draw the stuff. We are a 3 energy deck, so it's a little bit sketchy. But it's better than Overclock, which is putting a lot of hurt on us. And it's upgraded, so I think I'll take it. We definitely need to heal. Suddenly the floor 3 victory seems a lot less certain. Usually you can trust Compile. Yeah, no, it was not a good decision. But I thought I was going to win that fight taking like 10 damage or something. Yeah, some other fights have been like utterly abusive of Biased Cog and stuff, but they just scaled up so fast, and I got the Biased Cog kind of late. So we're probably Compile Driver striking on one of the daggers to kill them. They have the same health total. Actually, this one has more health, more max health. They never heal, so it doesn't matter, but it's just interesting that, you know, they have the same health total because of Preserved Insect, but they started with different health totals. Okay. Probably doing Rebound to save 25 health. And definitely playing Zap. Looks like we're probably playing Dual Cast as well. Let's see, Dual Cast blocks for 12, Charge Battery makes it 19, so we would be blocking out. But then we're not playing Glacier, what? I guess we could just Dual Cast Charge Battery and Glacier and Zap. Doesn't seem incredibly smart since we're skipping Rebound, but I guess we don't want to Rebound because we need to draw those cards and not other cards. Okay. I'll Zap before Glacier. Wait, what just happened? This is a 3 energy deck is what happened. I'll still Rebound last. This is a great turn for Captain's Wheel. So Doom and Gloom, Strike, and a little bit of luck kills one of these, but it's quite a bit of luck. It's a 20% chance. So I think we just overclock and look for answers. We can safely Core Surge, because you never get debuffed in this fight. Wait, do you get debuffed in this fight? What is she doing? She might make you vulnerable or something. I feel like I would remember if Reptomancer made you vulnerable, but I am going to look it up. She applies weak, so we can't Core Surge, unless we're killing her, which we're not. Okay, that's disappointing. So both Biased Cogs in the bottom 7, but Hologram's also there, so we're very likely to draw a Hologram Biased Cog next turn. But next turn is less of a problem than this turn, which is quite problematic. We did also get Rebound, so we can Doom and Gloom Rebound to kill one of them. And then if we strike, it's only a 25% chance that the Lightning Orb kills him. 25% chance of blocking 425 is pretty reasonable. It's like 6 health, so it's more than a defend. And I'm definitely going to play Doom and Gloom Rebound to kill one. I think I'll probably play Rebound last. And that only leaves me with 1 energy, so I should do the thing that blocks for the most with that remaining energy, which is Strike on him. Okay. We'll do the Strike first, so that we're not rebounding anything, because we don't want to get in the way of drawing Biased Cog next turn. Oh, we got him! Wow. That was incredibly lucky. Okay, we did get Hologram and Biased Cog, but we got the worst Hologram. Or we got the worst Biased Cog. We can FTL and look for the better one. We'll FTL on this guy so that a Lightning Orb would kill him. I guess we're Biased Cogging this turn, so at minimum it's going to do 8 damage. So it would kill either one of them. So I'll probably just kill one of them and hope to Lightning Orb the other one. Alternately, I could... Well, actually, no, I'm hologramming for... what's it called? Core Surge. So we're definitely going to kill one of them with Core Surge, and we can kill the other one with FTL Strike. Does Core Surge do 8 damage? So it's 11, but I'm weak, so it should do 7 damage. Wait, is that true? Yeah, because 25%... No, it should do 8 damage. It should do 9 damage, actually. It'll lose 3, so it'll be 8 damage. Let's hologram first, just to check that. It does do 8 damage. Okay, so FTL plus Strike does do 4 damage. Kills this dagger. Core Surge kills this dagger. We can't do that because... Oh, we can actually do that. So, and then we save the Biased Cog for next turn, and we play the big Biased Cog? Yeah, okay. So then we want to play FTL last so that it doesn't draw a card, because if it draws Biased Cog, then we wouldn't be able to play it, and that would be sad. And she is not debuffing this turn, she's summoning more daggers, so our artifact charge is safe. Oh, I forgot about Ink Bottle, oh my god. Should have 50% chance to draw it. Okay, so I think it's Biased Cog Glacier. We'll throw in an FTL, because why not? Worst target for the Glacier hit, obviously. Looks like we are actually losing our Fairy in a Bottle as well. And we only got like 1 overdamage block out of it, which is unfortunate. We could Doom and Gloom dual cast to kill both of the daggers. It doesn't seem like a great use of the Dark Orb. It seems like we can actually just survive both of the daggers. If we play dual cast, we block for 22 plus 32, which blocks out. So we can just like dual cast and zap, and then like strike Reptomancer a couple times. Okay. Let's charge battery to draw a card with Ink Bottle. And then I guess we're playing the remaining 2 cards. If we strike on him, we don't have enough damage with the Lightning Orb to kill him. We will get another Frost Orb before the attack, but it looks like we're probably dying. I'm going to hit this dagger. I was thinking about hitting Reptomancer, but I think by the time we get Dual Cast back, this Dark Orb will be stacked up enough to kill her in one shot. No, I guess we blocked out. Okay, Compile Driver is suddenly great. It kills a dagger and draws 3 cards. Do I have 3 cards in hand? 3 card room for 3 cards? I do, because I have 8. So go down to 7, draw 3. And they're all wounds. Okay. So now, how do we... What we really want to do is kill this dagger, and then overclock, draw Dual Cast, and win the fight on the spot. So let's try and do that. We did not draw Dual Cast. Okay, take a little bit of damage in. Well, this character is stressful. Let's see. So we're going to block for, if we don't play anything, we block for 8 times 6, which is like 48. Yeah, 48. And they are hitting for 32 plus 18, which is 50. So we take 12. If we Glacier instead, then we kill this dagger with the Dark Orb. If we Doom and Gloom instead, we take 8 more damage, but then we put both of the daggers a little bit closer to actually dying. And we kind of need to kill both daggers so that we can Dark Orb Reptomancer to win. Or maybe we just try and survive Reptomancer with Frost Orbs and kill one of the dudes right now. Because we take no damage if we Glacier. And then we can like rebound Zap and stuff and try and kill her with Lightning Orbs. Yeah, okay, so what if the line is we try to kill the daggers, does it actually work? So we Doom and Gloom this turn, he's at 14, he's at 15. We have to kill both and draw Dual Cast. Killing both is Rebound FTL kills 1, and then we like Ink Bottle to draw the FTL back. I guess Strike could be in there too. So, okay, Rebound FTL, Strike does 9, 19, 25 damage. That is technically enough. If one's at... Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not. If one's at 14 and one's at 15, we need 19 damage. Which, wait, this has... Yeah, this has more than that. It depends on a pretty precise draw next turn, which I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, I think we're going to try and win with Electricity Orbs over a longer fight and survive this turn at full health. We actually did get that hand. It's all right here. Oh, we are weak though. I wasn't counting the weak last turn, so I'm glad I didn't try it. Okay, so can we kill the dagger and develop 2 lightning orbs? Actually, if we just let the dagger hit us, we're taking 59 and blocking for 8 times 7, which is 56. So we only need to block for 3 damage. and we'll do that if we zap. So I'll rebound, zap, and oh, that's weird. I thought the ink bottle and rebound worked that way, but they work a different way. And then FTL to draw the zap again, and zap. And then I guess strike on Recromancer. Slow and steady. Alright, we got there. We just need one more damage this turn. Whew. Boy. Recursion seems like it's pretty good with the Dark Orbs running around. Second hologram. We don't have Claw stuff going on anymore, so hologram is really only getting like Core Surge or like copies of Biased Cog that we didn't play. However, hologram Core Surge Biased Cog is one of the best turns this deck can do, so being able to get an extra shot at that is not bad. Capacitor is unnecessary because we have Inserter. So yeah, I think it's either Recursion or Hologram, and I think both of them are better than Skip. I think I'll take Recursion. I don't really have any, like, I don't have enough Frost Orbs. Like, the only source of Frost Orbs I ever found was that Glacier. So Recursion lets me block for, like, in this fight at the end, when I was all set up, Recursion would steer a mono block for 17, which is pretty great. Hologram is more useful for getting set up, and Recursion's pretty much only good when you are set up. Man, they're both good. I think I'll take the Hologram. Getting set up is more important than being set up. I'll pass on the Potion Belt. We have to get the Sapphire Key at some point. Mercury Algus is does not scale fast enough. I think we need to skip elites here. Maybe we get this elite. Yeah, I think we'll go for that elite, but not this one. And we need to rest here before we fight him. Well, it can't be Rectomancer again, and we're much better against both Nemesis and Giant Head. Oh, Writhing Mass. So this doesn't draw anything. I'm used to it drawing at least one card, but it does not here. So I think we just boot sequence and pass? Because he's already doing pretty much the minimum damage. And if we boot sequence pass, we draw extra cards next turn and get extra energy. So let's go for it. Oh, and we block out. I forgot about that. Okay, we definitely don't want to hit him. Let him hit us for 57. So let's change his attack a little bit. That's almost worse. I guess let's rebound so that we can rebound Hologram. Okay, we'll probably stay on that. 18 is fine. We're going to be blocking for 6 no matter what. So if we do 3 defense, we'll block out. I'm not sure if I want anything specific back with Hologram, but I'm playing it so that I rebound it so that I can Hologram Biased Cog Core Surge next turn. Oops. Damn it. Alright, let's go ahead and Demon Gloom to change his thing. We don't want to curse. Then I'll block as much as I can. Those Biased Cogs, man, they love being in the bottom of the deck and nowhere near Core Surge. I guess let's Overclock to look for Core Surge. I'll zap first so that I have room in hand. I think I had room in hand even without it, though. We could Hologram and Core Surge again. I think I will. Or Overclock again. If we rebound Overclock, It can't draw itself, but we could ink bottle and draw it. But I think we'd be out of energy before we were able to do that. We do need to attack him, and oh, actually we can't. So we are taking a curse here unless we overclock and get something. So I guess let's overclock. We got a strike, but it's not enough damage. We can't draw anything. Oh, we can. We can draw FTL that costs 0. I guess we know we're drawing overclock. So overclock has 2 shots at drawing FTL. We could Gambler's Brew. I was assuming that we would save Gambler's Brew for a time when we're doing a little bit more with it, but I guess we set up Biased Cog with it here. Probably. Alright, we don't want that curse, so let's go find that Core Surge. Alright, we found Core Surge, which changes his attack and gives us an artifact. Okay. We're not going to FTL, we're already blocked out, so that would be a bad idea. We're already blocked out, although currently our orb doesn't do any damage, so I guess let's... Oh, this doesn't do any damage. I didn't realize that. Sure. Whatever. Okay, let's change his attack. Yeah, I'll Glacier after that. Yeah, we should be able to kill him with dual cast whenever we see that. Although not quite yet. Sure, I'll draw some cards. I'll zap so that we're set up for dual cast if it comes. There it is. That's lethal. We have self-repair. Did we set up self-repair? It is in the deck, right? It is. So maybe we need to self-repair this turn. Or this fight. We have hologram up, so it's probably in the discard. Yeah, it is. Okay, great. So we can set up self-repair and leave ink bottle on a pretty healthy number. And win the fight. Alright, there's a cool-headed. I could just take an unupgraded cool-headed here, just to get more frost orbs. I think if I was going to take an unupgraded cool-headed, I would have taken the recycle or whatever it's called at the previous one. Not recycle, but the one that evokes an orb and puts it at the back. Is that recursion? Is that what it's called? I think we're skipping here. Static Discharge could be a way where we're trying to beat the heart. It also means that we would be taking a lot of damage though, which I don't think is probably a good idea. Okay. Nemesis. We can Glacier dual cast to block out. And that also leaves Art of War and Pocket Watch going. Okay. We can safely Core Surge before Biased Cog in this fight. His icons say he debuffs you, but he means Shuffles Burns. Akabigo is such a confusing relic because I'm like, why does my FTL do 13 damage? We're only blocking for 9 right now, and he's stacking for 21. We can just double hologram. We could triple hologram actually. Or we could hologram boot sequence to block out. We're gonna Core Surge. I guess I'll FTL. Just see what's up. I guess I'll rebound hologram and then play boot sequence. Get in that 1 extra damage. Okay, Biased Cog still being late to the party as usual. We can develop self-repair this turn. Probably want a hologram for some block. Maybe Glacier. If we hologram Glacier and then Zap, we block for 7 or 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 12. I wish I'd been adding those numbers up as I went along rather than just saying them out loud. So 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 9 is 21, plus another 12 is 33, plus the 18 is 51, so that does block out. So great, let's do it. Biased Cog, please. Thank you. All right, and he is vulnerable to damage right now, so I guess we need to develop Doom and Gloom at some point. So I'll do that. And he is not vulnerable to damage. I was wrong, so I'll just charge battery instead. Okay. Glacier blocks for 7 plus 22. So we're blocking for 29 plus 24, which is blocked out. So let's FTL here. And then I'll go ahead and get down self-repair and get a little bit of damage in. I'm going to let this orb fill with a Frost Orb rather than putting Zap in it. I'll just strike Rebound for 2 damage. I thought I was due for an Inserter this turn, but I guess not. Zap blocks for a little bit. We could just like defend, rebound, hologram defend. No, we can't. That's too much stuff. So we're blocking for 24 currently. Max. Kogan is very upset. I'm not sure what she's upset about. Come here. Come here. No. Just want to be angry. Okay, we'll pick you up, put you in your little cat spot. That's true, yes, thank you, Coconut, for that meaningful advice. We have to block for 21 this turn, and we can only really block for 15 with block cards, so I guess I'll defend, I'll zap. And I can sort of sneak the Dark Orb to the front of the list here by zapping again. And then I'll just play defense, and we're taking a little bit of damage here. We'll just defend and let this get filled with a Frost Orb. We are blocking out. We're just waiting for dual cast. We actually don't even need dual cast, just any orb wins right now. Okay, cool. We already have self-repair, so... Oops, I just clicked the relic, but I should have looked to see if I was getting a skill first. I could take a second self-repair. We've had a lot of trouble taking damage from fights, so second self-repair would help ameliorate some of that damage. But I think skip also ameliorates damage by keeping the bias cog density high in the deck. Yeah, I mean, self-repair, if it just said, like, if it was a 1 mana card that said block for 10, I wouldn't consider putting it in the deck. The only time you want self-repair is when you want to sort of block beyond the damage that opponents are doing. Which this deck is definitely capable of with all the Frost Orbs, but I don't think it's appropriate to pick it and add it to the deck. Okay, let's see. We don't get full value out of this rest, so this is going to be our recall. Okay, let's just rebound strike here. I'll defend to get Ink Bottle a little closer. Pocket Watch has been really critical this run. Glacier Dual Cast is good. Glacier Dual Cast Charge Battery blocks out for a lot. We're taking 30 damage. Dual Cast blocks for 12. Glacier blocks for 11. And then Charge Battery blocks for the remainder. We block out perfectly. Okay, seems fine. Is there anything we want to do with Hologram? We could go get Boot Sequence if we were lacking block, but we're not, so. There's FTL, mixing stuff up. So we have 19 right now. That's like 7 after that. Yeah, we have enough. Okay. I will take Corsair's Bias Cog. Sure. In any form. Doesn't have to be the nice Bias Cog. I'll take the worst one. Alright, let's zap and Compile Driver. Try and rotate that Dark Orb towards the front. Dual cast just blocks because I get that Frost Orb back. And so I don't really want to get dual cast next turn. I was thinking about rebounding Hologram so that I could dual cast next turn. But then next turn it's only up to 28, so it would do 56 damage, which is not quite enough. If I Bias Cog this turn, it would be 68, which is closer, but still no. I guess I'll just go ahead and Bias Cog this turn anyway. The fight's going to be over pretty soon. Whether through Frost Orb or through Lightning Orb doesn't really matter to me. Get the self-repair developed. I'll go ahead and hologram a zap. Or I guess a dual cast is more effective at moving it forward. Alright, Glacier and Rebound is almost lethal. It is lethal. See, this fight was like a no question marks, like just crushing. Good morning, Troll Fun. How's it going? This is a pretty good run going on. We got Core Surge Bias Cog in Act 1, so we've just been sort of coasting off that. Haven't really found anything else super run defining. For a while we were doing Claws, but then we stopped. Yeah, I think we're skipping all of these. We've already recalled, so we can take a Smith if we are feeling aggressive. There's nothing super good to Smith. We would probably just upgrade the other Bias Cog. Or we could take almost 20 health, 16 health. 16 health, or... I mean, if I was at full health and something was like, take 16 damage to upgrade your Biased Cog, there's no way I would pick it, so I'm going to rest. Ink Bottle is at 7, so we could theoretically FTL twice this turn. The second one won't draw a card, but that's okay. So we'll rebound the FTL, is what I'm saying. And then I guess we'll rebound it again. And then we'll block for 18. Pretty good first turn. Obviously it's not as good as a Corsair's Biased Cog, but you know, you take what you can get. We definitely cannot afford to Biased Cog before Corsair's this fight. So let's FTL, so maybe we draw it. I'll overclock too, look for it. So we have 2 holograms, so we could spend one of them overclocking again. Or we could strike this guy and then hologram something to kill him, like a rebound. Yeah, let's strike him, hologram a... How do we do this? Oh, okay, so we hologram and get rebound, and then we rebound to kill him, and then play the other hologram. Because we want to have a hologram later so that we can get back our Biased Cog to go with Corsair's. We don't need back anything in particular, so we'll take the free damage. Oh, I should have done... Oh, Ink Bottle! Alright, it's fine. Alright, we have Corsair's Biased Cog. We could have had Corsair in the better Biased Cog if we had played our Ink Bottle thing correctly. But whatever. Alright, so now we just need to kill this guy before he scales up too much, and we should be able to stall out this fight. Great. Looks like we're in good shape here. Okay, so now the rules of the game change completely, and rather than like racing to draw cards and stuff, we're just trying to make sure we get up to 10 orb slots before we kill him, and then we want to kill him probably with a Dark Orb prepped to kill his second form. And how do we do that? Well, we want to make sure we're blocking out this turn. We're already blocking for 28, so I think we're fine with that. I guess we'll just rebound a charge battery so that we have energy next turn. I'm not sure what we need the energy for, but I'm sure we can come up with something. So he's attacking for 40. This is his max attack that he's going to get in his first form, and we're blocking for 7 times 5, which is 35. So we do need to block a little bit, so let's do that. I guess I'll charge battery as well, and toss a couple strikes in there. We don't need to do anything in particular with hologram anymore, so I think we'll just chill. This fight is so weird. We can Doom and Gloom and get our thing going. So I think I'll do that. And then I'm going to rebound a hologram. And the hologram is going to... I guess it's not going to do anything helpful. Okay, Glacier moves it forward a little bit. It also takes away my only lightning orb, though, which is a little bit sad. I guess I'll Compile Driver first, and then Glacier. Maybe I should have tried to get 2 Dark Orbs in a row, so that I can Dark Orb to kill the first form, and then Dark Orb to kill the second form. We're already blocked out, I think, right? 40 versus 7 times 6. 7 times 6 is 43, yeah. I guess I won't develop Self-Repair, because then he does more damage. Good thought, though. Dual Cast moves the orb forward a little bit. I could sneak another Lightning Orb in here. Yeah, okay. And then I'll rebound a Hologram. And FTL for a bit of damage. Oh wait, I could have taken rebound. There's more damage. Whatever. Glacier scooches it forward a little bit, so I'll do that. And then just go strike in. We could Doom and Gloom and try to get a second orb going. There's not really any reason to do that, though. I think I'm just going to kill the first form with Lightning Orbs and stuff, and then kill the second orb with the Dark Form. Or the second form with the Dark Orb. Which is going to be a lot of waiting. We actually might be killing him a little bit too fast. Might need to just slow down and not play any cards for a little while. Yeah, there's basically no way to lose this fight at this point. So we get one more orb slot. We're at 9 right now. We do need to keep 6 times 7. But then we're getting another orb slot next turn, so we'll go ahead and rebound the Zap. Oh, I mean hologram. Wait, I guess we're hologramming. No, we can't hologram a Zap, so we'll go ahead and rebound a hologram and get Zap back next turn. Oh, we shuffled because of Pocket Watch. Oops. Whatever. I'll just charge battery and do a couple strikes, why not? We're at max orb, so if we zap now, we're going to be locked in on 6 times 7, which is where we want to be. And then we can just wait until he dies to these dual cast. We do need to wait for this to stack up a little bit, so I'm not going to play any more cards for a while. Yeah, this fight is so weird. It always happens like this too. It happens like Watcher does this to Awaken One, Silent does this to Awaken One. Sometimes even Ironclad does. If it's like you're trying to, like pretty much everybody just like dunks on Awaken One. I feel kind of bad for him. So we didn't end up getting it stacked super high. We are guaranteed to get dual cast this turn. So let's go ahead and kill him. So this will go up to 171, which if we double it is 340. So that is enough, okay. So yeah, so if we kill him this turn, yeah, 342. Thanks for math. And so that's more than his health. So we're already doing 24. So we'd only need to do a little bit more damage. We want to avoid compile driver though, because we're actually not guaranteed to get dual cast next turn. So let's strike, rebound, because that kills him, and then hopefully we'll get dual cast next turn. Best case scenario is we draw dual cast and self repair. Yes, we did it. Okay, cool. Wow. Poor awakened one. Okay. I don't think we're biased cogging on turn 1 here. So we're probably just going to boot sequence, defend, and I guess doom and gloom on turn 1. Let's see, do we still zap? Or are we afraid of our orb slots getting full of non-frost orbs? This fight might kill us. You know, maybe we skip Doom and Gloom so that we still trigger Art of War. We're definitely going to try and trigger Pocket Watch. So we're going to pick 3 of these cards. Yeah, so I think we'll do Boot Sequence, Defend, Zap to keep Art of War online. It would be much better to fight the clock enemy. Donudeka is quite hard. We don't get debuffed though. I'm going to check that just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure we don't get debuffed. So we can just play Core Surge now. Yeah, so Deca has a debuff style thing, but it just shuffles dazes. So I guess from that perspective, we are lucky to get this one. Core Surge does exhaust, yeah. Otherwise, you could just get infinite artifact charges, which would be sick, but it would also kind of break the game a little bit. Round. I think we're trying to take Donu first, so we'll go ahead and punch him with Core Surge. Currently blocking for 6. Let's go ahead and overclock and look for some more. See, this is why we shouldn't have zapped, because dual cast could have been a block, but it isn't. Okay, let's go ahead and rebound dual cast so that it is a block next turn. And then defend. And I'll go ahead and play a second rebound to charge up Ink Bottle for next turn. We really want to get Biased Cog next turn. Hopefully we get one of the holograms so we can get the better Biased Cog. Alright, we didn't get it, but we can probably FTL into it. No, wow. Both holograms and the Biased Cog in the bottom 5. That is nuts. That is super unlikely. Gee. No, it does not. It gives 15 damage when you upgrade it, and just still 1 artifact charge. I feel like it used to give 2 artifact charges. Maybe they changed it, but I did check it during this run. It does not give 2 artifact charges. And if it did, I would have taken it. Okay, well I think we're Glacier dual casting because that's enough block. Actually, I could compile driver into it. Compile driver into hologram. And then the big Biased Cog, hopefully. Yeah, I have like a 60% chance of hitting it. So I guess I'll do it. Sweet. Let's see. If I don't dual cast, I get to keep an extra Frost Orb, and I am blocking out either way, so yeah, that's good. Alright, now we just gotta kill Donu before he stacks up too much. Should be fine, though. I guess we rebound hologram self-repair. There's not really like a really super clear line on this turn. I kind of want to rebound and strike on Donu to get rid of all the plated armor. I think I just hologram first because I don't want anything, and then I rebound last because I also don't want anything. Oh, I didn't realize we were blocking out. I thought I was taking a little bit of damage there. That's nice. I don't think I want to Doom and Gloom. Maybe I should. Yeah, I think I will Doom and Gloom because I need it to remove plated armor. But that's really the only reason. And then I'll rebound dual cast. Alright, we're currently blocking for 8 times 5, which is 40, so we're taking 4 damage. But if we dual cast, we block out, or if we defend, we block out for that matter. Let's go ahead and compile there, draw a couple cards. I think Zap is something we need. Need to start doing some lightning orb damage, and in fact, I think I feel so strongly about it that I'll do it twice. And then strike to get rid of the last plated armor. Alright, let's draw a card. And draw 3 more cards. Glacier moves the Dark Orb to the front, which I think is good. We could also just play it right now. It only does 60, so I think I'll wait. But it's interesting that it's an option. Alright, so we're blocking for 8 times 4, which is not enough. So maybe we like defend plus hologram defend plus. Is that enough? So it's 8 times 4 is 36. He's hitting for 48, so yeah, it's enough. We don't even have to play... well, I can't play Zap because then I don't block with this orb. So whatever, I'll just do this, fine. I think we're blocked out for... No, we're not. So... Okay, so I guess I'll charge battery, hologram... Let's see. So we're blocking for 32, and he is attacking for 48, same as last turn. So our deficit is 16. So if we hologram and charge battery twice, we make up for it. Let's see, where's that dual cast? It's coming up. Eventually we're going to dual cast Donu to death, it looks like. So let's charge battery, dual cast, charge battery. And we could stop there. We are blocked out, and that triggers both of these. We're going to have 6 energy next turn, which is pretty weird. Okay, Insert has finally ticked, so now we're blocking for 8 times 5. Coconut is ticking for meow times meow. What is it? Oh, you want me to put the couch down? She wants a sunspot, I guess. Okay. So yeah, so we're currently looking at 14, but we have a bunch of block in our hand, so probably do that. Also, we have dual cast, so we can just kill Donu, so we're taking 0 damage. How about that? Boop. And now Deca is not scaling up in terms of damage, he's just scaling up in terms of block, so we just need to get his plated armor off. And I guess I'll go ahead and develop another Dark Orb. And punch him again. Alright, should not take any more damage this fight. Glacier seems like it blocks for the most. So we're currently blocking for 8 times 6, which is not enough. But we're also so it's 8 times 6, which is 48. He's attacking for 52, but we've got the block from before, so we're blocked out. We get to take one of the plated armors off. It looks like he might still have plated armor on when he dies, just because he has so much. I'll leave the orb slot open for the Frost Orb. It is 54, yeah. Did I say the wrong number before? Totally possible I did. So this is, I keep forgetting, it's 24, 48, so I'm blocking for 50, so I need to block for 4 every turn. Okay. I guess let's FTL hologram FTL. Maybe that's not right, because I need to do 24 damage to get through the armor. And FTL rebound does more damage, or rebound FTL. Let's see. Oh, that's true. He is blocking. He's attacking for more than I thought. I guess maybe we'll just Dark Orb kill him. We'll just block for extra this turn. He's taking a surprising amount of damage from the bronze scales. Coconut, I can't move the sun. There are limits. The sunspot will come when it is ready. I guess I'll dual cast to scooch it forward and hopefully draw an attack. That's kind of an attack. Next hologram gets back dual cast and that kills him. But we didn't get a hologram. Let's look for one. Nope, none there either. So we're doing 8 times 8 now, which is 64, which is way more than he's attacking for. I guess I'll just rebound, strike. It doesn't get any plated armor, but it does do a tiny bit of damage. Still looking for that. Nope, didn't find it. What is it called? Hologram. I guess we can just proc it once now. We don't even have to dual cast it. But we have the hologram. Oops, I shuffled. Wow, that was stupid. Nothing I can do loses me the fight. I just have to draw dual cast again. None of these are dual cast. I don't need dual cast. I can just kill him. Okay. Alright, this is going to be tough to get set up against the heart. But we could. It's possible. Do I take 11 damage to smith up the other Biased Cog? No, I don't think so. Horncleat is good. Horncleat plus Captain's Wheel is crazy against the heart. Um, we could Dolly's Mirror and take a second Core Search. That's pretty good. Let's see, so it'd be like Dolly's Mirror and then maybe like Capacitor Plus and card remove. You take Hand of Greed, get all that money from the heart. I like Horncleat because second turn is really hard against the Act 4 elites. So it's really nice to have that block there. But I think Dolly's Mirror just makes the deck work so much better with the second Core Search that I'm pretty tempted to grab it. And card remove makes the density of stuff go up. Can I afford Dolly's Mirror card remove Capacitor? No. So it's probably just Dolly's Mirror card remove and like Power Potion then, which I can afford. That seems pretty reasonable. Okay. Get rid of these stupid strikes. Never did any good. I guess Colorless Potion was an option there too, because a lot of Colorless Potion options help you draw cards. Then we could draw into the thing that we do. Okay. Oh, we copied Core Search. So we have 2 Core Searches now. 2 Core Search, 2 Biased Cog. So we can play them both. Theoretically. And it's easier to pair them up if they use 2 of each. Alright, let's FTL first. Ooh boy, this is not a good start. Maybe I should just drink this Power Potion right now. If it gets Barrier, it blocks for 21. That's pretty good. But then I can't block the 12. What do you mean by 10 extra focus? I don't see how we would get that. Well, I guess, so we get 9 extra from the 2 Biased Cogs. Is that what you're saying? And I guess 1 from the data disk. Is it? Maybe you did this math already. Okay. So if we boot sequence, charge battery, defend plus, and defend, then we don't get pocket watch. The most block we can get and still trigger pocket watch is 18, and then we take 3 from him and 12 from him, so 15 total. So do we want to charge battery to not draw 3 cards? I think that's pretty dangerous. I think we really need to trigger pocket watch this turn. So I think we're just gonna boot sequence, and maybe we'll charge battery, so we'll take 1 extra damage to get an energy next turn. It feels wrong to leave 2 energy unspent and take damage with defense in hand. Maybe this is wrong. I really, really want to set up Core Search Biased Cognition as soon as possible. But I think you're right. I think we need to defend here. It's just... it's too much damage. We can't take that much. I don't think we can Biased Cog with no backup. Alright, let's see what's in the Power Potion. I don't know, what could it be though? There's nothing that's really good. Barrier only blocks for 10. If it's electrodynamics, do we just Biased Cog right now and just say okay, we're coming for you? I guess we are about to trigger Ink Bottle, so let's just defend. Darn. If we Doom and Gloom and Biased Cog right now, we develop a Dark Orb, and it starts at 8, right? So it would go 8, and then plus 12 is 20, plus 11 is 31, plus 10 is 41, plus 9 is 50, and then we'd have to like kill him with it basically that turn, or probably sooner. I don't think we can wait for very long in this fight. Let's see what the potion is. It's another Biased Cog. We could Heat Sinks and try and draw a card, but I don't know what we would be hoping to draw. We could play both Biased Cogs into Doom and Gloom. Yeah, I think we just gotta go for it. Here's a third Biased Cog. Before all of the Core Surges, both Core Surges after all of the... let's overclock. Oh, there's a Core Surge. Okay. So we can Core Surge Biased Cog. We're pretty clearly going to do that. Are we? We're taking so much damage. And it prevents us from playing Glacier, but Glacier only really blocks for 10. Because we were going to get one Frost Orb anyway, so it blocks for the 7 on the card, and then the 3 additional that you get for evoking the Frost Orb. It does move the Dark Orb up to the front. If we're going to turn around, we would turn around with Core Surge. We're definitely playing Core Surge this turn. I guess it is better to be turned the other way during this turn. Let's see, is there anything we can play for 0 with Hologram? We could play FTL. That also turns us around. Yeah, I think we just play Core Surge, Biased Cog, Hologram, just for the block. It does, yeah. Core Surge exhausts. It doesn't matter what we pick, but I will take a little bit of extra damage. Just kidding, this doesn't do any damage. Alright, we have Dual Cast. We can't get it on a Dark Orb because we didn't play Glacier last turn. We have plenty of blocks, so let's use Rebound to turn back around. And I think we want to rebound a Dual Cast so that we have it next turn. I guess if it's going up by 15, it's going to go up to, what is it, 52? So 52 Dual Casted is enough to kill either one. Currently the Spire Shield is actually on lower health. Generally you want to kill the Spear first. So we can't do any meaningful damage to Spire Shield this turn. So I think we're going to zap Rebound Dual Cast and turn around. So we have Rebound up, so we're going to Dual Cast first, but then we are going to Core Surge. So now they're on the same life total, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so now the Spire Spear is up to die. Actually, we can strike on the Spire Spear and then kill him with the first half of Dark Orb, which is pretty nifty. Okay, cool. And then if we hologram a little bit of damage, we have lethal right now. Bag of Prep is great, helps us get set up. I don't think we're taking All for One, although it is funny. We do have Zap and Dual Cast upgraded, and Overclock, Boot Sequence. It's not nothing. FTL. We used to have that Claw. But no, I think it's outside of the main plan. We can take another Boot Sequence though. Those are pretty nice. It does block our first turn a little bit, but our first turn just got Bag of Prep added to it. I guess Boot Sequence specifically isn't that good against the Heart because he never attacks on turn 1, so what's the point of booting up? Leap is more expensive, and we are a 3 energy deck, which is why I was thinking about Boot Sequence and not Leap. Plus, Boot Sequence gets out of the deck by the time the Frost Orbs are doing all the block. So I think I would take Boot Sequence over Leap, even though Innate does sort of put it in the wrong... Like, we won it on turn 2, basically. Because turn 3 we're Captain's Wheeling. I think we're just skipping here. Alright, 65 health is decent. We got Courser's Biased Cognition on turn 1, can't complain about that. I think we use Boot Sequence with it. And I do think we get up a Zap. I'll just charge Battery for next turn. The strike damage is not super meaningful. Great start. Although we didn't trigger Pocket Watch. I think we're going to Glacier Defend. I think FTL is probably net negative health on average. Is it? We can get Defend, Hologram. We have 4 energy too, so it feels like a bit of a waste to just Glacier Defend. Plus we're frail, so... but if we FTL, we could draw like 1/2 of the remaining Courser's Biased Cog. Let's see, what's actually happening? So if we Glacier Defend, we block for 8 on the cards, and then 21 from there, so we're blocking for 29. And surviving with like 33 health. Yeah, so we're surviving at like 19 or whatever. And then he's doing 1 times 15. We should be able to block out the 1 times 15, which is a huge turn for us because we have bronze scales too. Yeah, I guess we need to fill those orb slots up. Gross. It's 3 times 15, but it doesn't matter, we're already blocked out. So we need to draw cards to get to the Core Surge. This draws 2. I don't see any other super effective way of drawing. We could hologram FTL. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm going to hologram FTL to try and draw Core Surge. There's like a 1 in 10. If we draw Void, are we screwed? So Compile Driver already draws 2. Are we really going to draw 3 with hologram FTL Compile Driver? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay. Alright, we got it. Great, cool. Alright, so we have all of our focus up before his first cycle is done, so that's nice. Now we just need to get some lightning orbs and send him off to school. This is not what we want. I guess we'll rebound hologram. I'm not sure what we need hologram for next turn exactly, but we get to put something in the bottom of the deck. This would normally be claw. I think maybe it's Glacier this time. We do need that capacitor. I wish I'd picked it. It's pretty good in this fight. Maybe it's Doom and Gloom. Yeah, I think we need to set up a Dark Orb pretty soon. So let's take Doom and Gloom, put it at the bottom of the shuffle. Oh, it's not being put at the bottom of the shuffle. I was completely wrong about this. Okay. Alright, fine. We probably need to overclock this turn. Do we just take the 2 from beat? No, I think we defend. I was hoping to find like Zap or something. Or Doom and Gloom. We didn't get those. We could just rebound hologram again. Rebound hologram does mean we take 1 damage, which I think is probably not something we want to do. Alright, fine, I'll just defend rebound. Alright, 4 times 15 is 60. We are currently blocked out. And we will remain blocked out if we Doom and Gloom. Although we do take 2 damage if we don't defend first, so I guess we will defend first. So defend FTL Doom and Gloom is probably the turn. But let's see what FTL gets. We could zap. I think I will zap. So he's attacking for 4 times 15 right now, which is a ton, but we're blocking out even if we zap. And zap does what, like 10 damage, and it does it this turn and the following turns. And we gotta speed up, or else he's gonna kill us. So let's get there. Thanks, Bronze Scales. Appreciate it. Let's rebound Glacier. That seems like how we get Dark Orb to the front. Oh, oops, we took damage to a beat. I guess that was unavoidable if we wanted to put Glacier on top. Alright, he's attacking for 90. We are not blocked out. We're blocking for 60 right now, but if we Glacier, we block for a bunch more. So let's see. We probably want to compile driver after Glacier. Is that the plan? But then what do we want to draw with it? I guess zap. I guess we can't control if we get that or not. Let's see. So we're blocking for 60 more. Yeah. So we are blocked out. Although we're blocked out exactly now. So if we play a card. Oh, actually, we're taking 1 because of the burn. I don't think I will FTL it and take extra damage. Okay, I think we want to. So we're blocked out because we're blocking for 60. If we dual cast, we move the orb forward. Do we need a second Dark Orb? I don't know if we have time to get to a second one. We could proc 1 right now if we Doom and Gloom zap dual cast. Yeah, I think I like that actually. I'm a little bit surprised by liking it, but he's going to be buffing next turn, so it's good to have 2 lightning orbs up. And we can't do more than 200 damage to him any turn, so I think taking 108 is pretty reasonable. We have to get this second Dark Orb rotated all the way around, though, pretty quickly, which I'm not sure we're going to be able to accomplish. Alright, we can hologram to get back. We can't get Glacier. So Glacier is the most rotation we can get. It doesn't hit very hard this turn, but I guess we can't really count on hitting too hard this turn. We've lost one of our lightning orbs, but that's okay. So we kind of needed to get him below 200 so that we can kill him in one turn. Currently we're taking a bunch of damage though, so let's think about that a little bit. So we're currently blocking for 12 times 7, which is 60 plus 24, which is 84. And he is attacking for 120. So we are currently dying. It's not clear to me how we block for more. We need to like find Glacier. Yeah, I think Defend FTL is probably how we start. We are also triggering Ink Bottle with that, which is fine. It sucks to play an unupgraded Defend, and we take 1 damage anyway. So maybe we just play the FTL and take 3. No, that can't be right. Okay, so let's play the Defend and then FTL. Those aren't good. Okay, I think we have to play Compile Driver and take 3. Alright, Dual Cast does block for quite a bit. But I think it's not enough. I think we're still dead. We need to overclock into Glacier. I think that's the only answer. Actually, overclocking into Glacier is not a ton of block. It only blocks for 19. Only. That is a large number. Yeah, okay. It's overclock. Ouch. Our max block is 2 defends, and I don't think that's enough. Yep, we're dead. It was close, though. We were just like a couple turns away. Rats. Let me get some water, and then I'm going to start another one. Let's look at the Neo benefit. Yeah, I mean, rebound clockwork overclock is we could draw some more cards. Our hand was full, so there was a limit to how well that works. But these are not great options. Talk about them in the chat. Oh, sorry, I should have showed the map. Looks like there's no snipe path that I can see. Yeah, there's no snipe. I guess there is actually a snipe. There's this guy. We can get him with that. I don't really like snipes on Defect. Let's see. But these options are really bad. Maybe we take a boss relic here. Random rare card. There's like a 20% chance you get something completely useless. So that's I don't know. I don't like taking that one. You can do it, but you know. I think I'm gonna take random boss relic. Random boss relic is always like it does something. Sometimes it gives you Pandora's box and you lose instantly, but I think I like it more than 1 HP. Let's go, boss relic, cursed key, 4 energy deck at the very beginning. Cursed key's kind of terrible at the beginning because you know, chests are good. They have relics in them. Okay, so we need to find a chest followed by a shop. That's our new little goal, little mini goal. I mean, Kursky's also great, right? Because it's an energy relic. So we'll probably need to go here, and there's an extra fire there, so that's nice. So we need to get an elite before that, at least. And it looks like it's one of these. Oh, I guess one of these two, so I get the fire afterwards. I'll take the 4 fights path. We can opt out of it if we are afraid after this question mark. This RNG is fine. I'm not worried about it. Normally you can take a 50-50 at killing the spike slime, but I can't here, so I'll just double block. Oh right, 4 energy. I'll take the 50-50 on killing him. And I guess it's a 75% chance because I can play both cards. Zap dual cast double strike is lethal, so I'll take that. What a weird run. Cool-headed is great. It's good with high energy decks. It's a good card. It's in the deck. Look at that. Okay. I want to get expensive cards. I think I feel pretty good about taking 3 fights and then an elite, and then another fight, and then a rest. If it's Grumbledon, we might die. Yeah, Voodoo Doll would be really nice with this run, or with this deck. We need to get like Voodoo Doll and then like a lot of Rip and Tears. That's the plan. I think actually I'll take the question marks. I really want more relics. I want like something to build around, more than I want like lots of card rewards, because these card rewards are going to be mostly garbage. Although one of them might have like a Doom and Gloom or something, which would be crazy with Kursky. I'll upgrade Cool-Headed. That seems good. We need to draw cards to spend our energy. Shop, that's weird. Equilibrium is expensive. Loop is really good. We can buy both. Equilibrium Loop. Wait, no we can't. Yeah, not quite. Off by 5. We buy 2 potions. It's kind of silly, but we buy a potion and a loop. Oh, we could loop and card reward? No, we're off by 1, right? Man. Loop is so good, though. Yeah, I think I'll just take loop and attack pot. Alright, let's see what we get. We can block out this turn and do a little bit of damage, so let's do that. We can block out Develop Loop, Develop Zap, and do a little bit of damage. Double Defend blocks out, Double Defend and Zap. And Strike does some extra damage. It's a little bit scary. He's scaling up a little bit, but it looks like we're going to be able to kill it next turn. Yep. Wow, Strength Bot and Attack Bot, let's go well. Reprogram is a thing. It's a thing that doesn't really work, but it's a thing. We've got a Frost Orb, so we're not doing that. I think I'll take a Bullseye. I need the damage. I'm about to fight an Elite. Okay. Bullseye doesn't work against sentries, but, you know, the damage hits. We're going to double defend and use a Strength Potion. And then I guess Bullseye Zap. The Zap hit the right target. Good job, Zap. Let's cool-head it and see what's up. If we dual cast and they both hit the same target, we still don't have lethal. So we don't need to prioritize that. I think we're going to loop double defend. And take 10. Hopefully we'll get him next time around. Get him before next time around, that's what I mean. We can play it all. Alright, should be able to, we just need to draw one strike next turn. Or Bullseye, that works. I will dual cast. Why not? Sure. Orbs and stuff. Being a 4 energy deck up against sentries is kind of painful, because they just take all your cards away. I will keep the orb. I think we're not killing this sentry before next time around, so I'll try and get this front sentry. Lightning Orb is not cooperating. We could save some dazes here. Nope. Do we take the 75% chance and get the extra damage, or do we waste quite a bit of damage? Next turn is not looking too hot. So I think I'm going to optimize for next turn. Okay. Drat. We'll have lethal next turn. We made the right play, it just didn't work out. Ooh, Seek is amazing. Why are we getting a floor 6 Seek? I guess we just fight an Elite. There's no reason to take anything over Seek, pretty much, so we'll take Seek. Why? Why did I draw 4 defense on my anchor turn? I'm so angry about this. Walking for 25 on turn 1 against a cultist. Zap Bullseye does some damage. And then I guess we'll dual cast, block out a little bit. We will not seek, and therefore we shall not find. We're going to do loop. We're going to do at least 2 defends. I think we'll take 1 to develop a strike. Is Bullseye Zap Strike lethal? It is with dual cast for sure. Okay, Pile Driver draws cards. Drawing cards is good with Curse Key. We also have Bullseye, so we're probably going to pick up more orb stuff if we can find it. So we also could take AoE here. One of the main reasons AoE is good in Act 1, though, is for sentries, and we are guaranteed not to fight sentries again, because we are only... Actually, that was probably our only elite fight, because we're probably getting rid of this curse here. So I guess we're just preparing for the boss. The boss is Slime Boss. Sweeping Beam is pretty good against Slime Boss too, though. And this also draws a card, so I guess I'll play Sweeping Beam. Yeah, we're only going to do like a couple hallway fights, like maybe only one before the boss. I think I'm going to rest here. I'm pretty low. And, alright, we have to open it. We have to open at least one in the run. Akabiko we don't like very much, although if we are going to do the Voodoo Doll, whatchamacallit, Rip and Tear thing, then like Akabiko is pretty crazy with Rip and Tear. But we're definitely getting rid of Regret. Regret's pretty bad. It gives you extra, you can read it, it's on screen. If I take Sapphire Key, am I just like never opening a chest again? Because that makes me really sad. But I don't really want Akabiko, so I'll take the key. I mean, Akabiko is definitely better than Key, but it's not great. I don't know, it's good with Sweeping Beam. Maybe we should have taken it. Probably want Seek upgraded. Even though it's just once a fight, it lets you do crazy stuff eventually. And then I think we're going to this question mark. We could take a second Regret. It's pretty greedy, but I kind of want to do it. It lets us buy a relic as well as do a card remove. Yeah, we only fought one elite this fight, so we're going to be way behind if we don't start buying relics. So let's buy a relic. Ooh, we got Dead Branch. Let's see, are we Dead Branching? This says Exhaust. We can find more exhausty stuff. High energy deck with Dead Branch is super good. We can take Madness. It says Exhaust on it. If we take Dead Branch, we can't remove a card, though. It's really expensive. Darkstone Periapt, which is nice, actually, because we have Curse Key, so Darkstone Periapt would be able to open the other chests and not feel quite as bad about it. This is a pickle. We are going to die to Hexago or to Slime Boss if we don't like remove these regrets. This is like really bad. I think we take Dead Branch and Ball Lightning and just say screw it. We're here to fight. Okay. All right. We might die to the Act 1 boss here. This is pretty sketchy. I think we want Loop upgraded. Loop upgrade's pretty crazy. This is going to be a hard hallway fight. Oh god! Oh boy. I think we need the attack potion here. We did take the AoE. We've got Sweeping Beam coming up. I think I'll take attack potion because I have dual cast in hand and it's currently useless. Some of these develop orbs. I guess we take Streamline. Kill that guy. Okay. Oh, I should have played dual cast to save 1 health. Alright, so we're seeking Sweeping Beam, Ball Lightning. Or we could seek Ball Lightning Bullseye. Try and tag this Gremlin Wizard. Yeah, Sweeping Beam is surprisingly not very good right now. So I'll take the bullseye instead. Do we just play no defensive cards and go zap bullseye barrage? I think we skip barrage. Let's just double defend bullseye. Okay, so bullseye is lethal now. Cool-headed with regret is not fun. I think we just double strike the shield gremlin and defend. That doesn't seem right. Cool-headed guaranteed gets us sweeping beam, but sweeping beam doesn't do any more damage than strike. Yeah, it's not very fun, but we have regrets, so... Okay. Only took a little bit of damage, that wasn't too bad. We take a Sunder. Sunder's great in the slime boss fight. And we kind of need stuff that's great in the slime boss fight, because we are terrible right now. We can also seek for it. Okay. If we smith up Sunder, it does a lot more damage. This is so risky. We have like a really high chance of losing to this boss. But you know, if we come out the other end, we'll be stronger. You lose HP. You don't take damage, you lose HP. Jeez. Gross. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and seek for Sunder and Bullseye. Let's see. We're probably playing Sunder and Loop this turn, so it kind of doesn't matter what we look for. So I guess let's take something bad. Okay. Why would I play Loop if I haven't developed Zap yet? I guess I'll play Zap instead of Loop. Okay, we have to block for 10, or else we die. So let's block for 10, and develop Bullseye and Ball Lightning. And then these are going to do 5 each, so he's not going to break, but he's going to be well set up. Oh, they do 4 each. That's surprising. How much extra does it do? It says 50%. Oh, I guess, yeah, 50% of 3 is 1. Okay, so we need to, like, somehow, like, perfect the second half of the fight. I don't know how that happens, especially if Sunder is in hand right now. But we can't stop him from breaking. So I guess we just do the most damage with dual cast Sunder. And maybe, like, Snecko Potion will save us next turn. Maybe they both won't be attacking. That would be nice. Rebound's good. Hey, they're both not attacking. We're going to die to our own regret, though. We're literally going to die of regret right now. Can I get an F in the chat for all the regrets? How do we have to do 40 damage. Okay, maybe we can play so many cards that we don't experience regret. If the last card in our hand is Sweeping Beam, we will not die to regret. I think that's the play here. We can experience regret without actually dying. Okay. So we're gonna rebound Ball Lightning, and then defend Slimed. Oops! Dead Branch killed us. Who told me to take Dead Branch? Was it Trollfun? I think Trollfun. Trollfun, you killed us. It's your fault. Can't believe I died to regret. It was totally preventable too. I could have just gotten rid of the regret. Would have been so easy. All right, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. Thanks everybody for coming, and let's figure out who we're going to raid. because that's something that I am doing now. Somebody just did something. I heard a thing. It is QG Derek. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And does anybody have a recommendation for who should get rated? Rock Sauce? Yeah, okay. They're ascending with Defect. Gives a nice continuity of stream. All right, bye guys. Have fun.
Point.
Anyways, I'm gonna make that thing for.
Think of this portal tickets.
Salt.
Oh,
Although we can put advanced efficiency.
Ooh, vegetable bread. Thank you for the raid.
yeah,
I mean,
I recognize that name.
that could be your pick. Obviously.
Hello there, Troll Fun Forever. How's it going?
Yeah, now you have a fortune and a soap thing. That's all we need, really.
yeah.
Ooh. Have you seen
I
the
could-
golden boot?
This
Put
isn't
away
gonna be
the-
enough, but it's about the best I can do.
What's it called? Huh?
Oh, that is enough. Never mind, I lied.
Have you seen the addition to the base yet?
Okay, did you store all the levels you have?
Yeah, I stored 26.
That's